Are we live yet? Live from Houston, Texas. Thursday, 9:15. Live. I think we're live because I see myself over here in the video. So how's everybody doing, guys? Yes, it's the ModFather. I'm not the Rambler, but I'll say it. Hey, hey, hey. That's Scott. You know it is. Just wanted to take advantage of this time because he's boondoggling over with some of the big wigs of his province, and they're out politicking, if you will, getting ready for some elections. And he's over there learning about civic duty and everything he has to do, and all the things that you do when you're a councilman or a city mayor or whatever, town mayor, township mayor, whatever they have up there in Canada. So he wasn't going to be able to be here today. So he asked me if I would fill in. So if you joined in thinking Scott was going to be here, he's not. Now he may pop in. We may get a lucky cameo later on, but he's not here. So I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to everybody who's joined so far. How many we got in the chat? 19. Thank you all. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Okay. Or you can hit a thumbs down if you don't like it. That's fine too. It still all works towards the algorithm. But now if you came expecting to see Scott, he probably won't be here. So happy, what are we, Thursday? Happy Thursday. I know Scott, I know Chuck couldn't be here because he's got Grandparents' Day. When you get to that old fogey stage, you start doing these grandparent kind of things. And you have to end up going to these schools and doing the things that grandparents do. So, but it is what it is. So sorry. I hope he can make it later. But he did let me know he was going to run the live. So let me take off I've been outside. Let me take off my glasses so y'all can see me. How's everybody doing? All right. So I'll get to chat in a second. I just want to start off the day with this little Farmer's Almanac. I don't know if you guys read them. Farmer's Almanac. We got a Farmer's Almanac calendar. And the one that came out on September 6th applies to all the homesteaders, including Chuck. It's a squirrel. Not saying that Chuck's a squirrel, but he does like the squirrel a lot. It says, when squirrels lay in a large supply of nuts, so if they're hiding a bunch of nuts, expect a cold winter. When they eat them on the tree, weather is going to be as warm can be. So you heard it here, folks, on lazy days ahead. If a squirrel hides them nuts and hides them, we're going to have a cold winter. If he's eating them on the tree thinking, I don't need to hide, he must know something we don't know. In fact, he's probably talking to God more than we are, because he's having to look for his food every day. So anyway, cute little tip there. I got another one here, but I'll read that later on if I run out of topics. So let me look at the chat, see who all's in here. Let's see. I know I can do this in a hurry. Watch. I've done it before. So we got. All right. So starting from the top, we got 12 Stones Ranch. How's it going, 12 Stone? Audacity Dawning, Autumn from Hog Deer, Camille Tyler. I'll bring you over here so I can see better. Camille Tyler, you got Carp's Homestead. Danny Days, my little girl Danny, how you doing? Good to see you. I sure miss you, girl. I'll read the comments in a second. So Dwayne Flanders, Garden State Gardener, Homestead Aquarius, Chris and Larry, how you guys doing? Mickelson Family, Off the Hook Outdoors, Old Man King, Peter Homestead, Poppy the Good Troll. Well, you got to say that 5 times. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, Sheppy Bradshaw, Tamara Brown, Teresa Hunter, Webb's Web, Where to Begin Homestead, Working with Wiley. Salute. All right, so I got all of them out of the way. Now let me go back to the chat now. All right, so Chuck says, got it on. Apparently it's Grandparents' Day at the school, and I'm required to go. So says Blenda, but I put my foot down and told her I do what I want. So I guess I'm going. Chuck, you got the last word in that family. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we got Hedgehog. How you doing, Laura? So she wasn't on the list because she hadn't commented in the last 5 minutes. Once you comment, if you haven't commented in the last 5 minutes, it takes you off the participants list. So just a little. So we got where to begin, Holmes. So where are we going to begin at? Let's see. I think I might try me some prickly pear jelly, or maybe some of that bacon jam, because I bought some too. But how you doing, Janice and Billy? I hope, well, maybe Billy's working. I'm not sure. It's probably just Janice. Barb's Country Home. Hey, girl, how you doing? That's my neighbor from down south. Dalton Mueller. Hello, Dalton. We talked about Sheppy, Chris and Larry. I'm trying to see if there's any. Hello, hey there, cool dude. That's right. Those are my shades from when I go outside. It says Rebecca. I'm guessing Jesse that Scott's not going to have his live. I've been watching for it. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Rebecca, but it's not going to be Scott today. It's going to be just me. I'm sorry. But I'll let him know that you missed him. Dwayne Flanders, afternoon, everybody. Oh, man, I wanted to be first. Sorry, Danny. You got to get here earlier. You got to wake up. Thank you, Chris. Thumbs up to you guys. Everybody, thumbs up in the chat. I don't know how many we got. We got 20 watching, so we ought to have at least 20 thumbs up, if not more. One more. Okay, Homestead Aquarius says one more now, Jesse. Thank you. Working with Wiley. I'm listening while I drive. Oh, good. At least you're doing something right. Danny Day says, woo, Procrastination Thursday with Jesse. Yeah, we're going to procrastinate as much as we can. Let's see. And Lisa, where's Lisa?
I'm here.
Oh, there she is. See, I can't get away from her. I mean, she got me on a leash. It's a long one today because she's over there. She's doing something in the kitchen. You know, she's trying to keep me well fed and well hydrated. Speaking of hydrated, oh, look, you see, I didn't even have to ask for it. There it is. This is my hydration bucket.
I'm planting some plants.
Oh,
seeds.
Yeah.
I'm seeds.
I thought you was going to make me try something. Here, try this.
No, it's dirt.
So she's doing.
I'm listening.
She's doing. Right, she's lurking. Garden State, okay, Garden State Garden Treasure Hunter. Thanks, Neil, for coming in. Tamara Brown, always there. Tamara, you're a jewel, girl. You're always there. You always comment on our videos. In fact, you comment a lot on our videos. And I'm sure you comment on everybody's as well. Neil is driving. Okay, good deal. Good deal, Neil. Hey, Carps, Jerry, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I don't know. I thought you were going somewhere today, but maybe not. Jesse Webb, Ralph from Reb's Web, how you doing, Bubba? Good to meet you this past weekend. Webb's Web, guys. If you haven't checked him out, he's got a good little channel he loves, and he knows OBS like nobody's business. So if you got problems with OBS, if you're an OBS user. And you got, how can I, check out Webb's Web, Ralph. Tell him, hey, Jesse sent you because he said you're the guru, and he is the guru. So check out Ralph's Web for OBS training. Let's see. Rambler with the Brum, hey, he popped in. Watching can't hear. I'm meeting with the developer wanting to invest 100 million plus. So I'm giving watch hours. Well, thank you, Scott. And I hope you get that 100 million. But when you do get that 100 million, can you remember us little folks down here in South Texas or Southeast Texas? Just saying. You remember who hooked the brother up while you was out there boondoggling? So out of that 100 million, I probably could use maybe just one, maybe. But you know that ain't gonna happen. Hey, we got Altruistic Farmstead. I don't know if y'all saw our video. We had a video kickoff this morning at 5 o'clock. It's Lisa's September morn. We cooked until we cooked the night away. Anyway, she put in a video for the September collaboration hosted by Mennonite Farmhouse, and hers came out this morning. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. And she does her measurements for her seasonings just like Jen over at Altruistic Farmstead. So go check it out. It looks like they're doing some driving and do some research. Okay. Misplaced Country Girl, Denise, how you doing? Hello, everybody. Garden State Gardener. Jamie's Country Living. Hello, how you doing? She's saying hello to the chat. Wayne Flanders. I put my foot down once, and those spiked heels hurt on the instep. Okay, yeah, I hear you, but I don't think Lisa's wore. I don't. Since we've been married, I don't think she's ever wore high heels. She may have wore some like pumps or yeah, but she's never worn, so I don't have to worry about that. Stilettos, nah, not a problem. Butler Family Farm. Hey, that's a new one on me. Butler Family. I don't know Butler Family. Do I know Butler Family Farm?
No, they're new.
It must be new. Let me see if I got them on my database here. I don't have them on there. So welcome in, Butler Family. Everybody in chat, say hello to Butler Family Farm. And if you haven't checked them out, let's all go check them out because I don't know who they are. I don't know them from Adam or from Butler. So let's check out the Butler Family Farm. Chris and Larry, my prickly pear cactuses are full of pears. Well, Chris, you need to capitalize on that fruit. You can freeze it too. Take it all apart, take the skins off, and then freeze the fruit till you're ready to start making your jams or jellies. I'm just saying. After you process it, right?
After you put it through the blender and then strain the seeds out.
Yeah, put it through the blender, strain the seeds out, and then the juices. Then you can freeze that and get it ready for jams and jellies. I wish I had a bunch of them prickly pears. I'm sorry guys, but that's one of the best jams that we've ever made because it has a unique taste. It doesn't taste like strawberry, doesn't taste like blueberry. It don't even taste like boysenberry. It tastes like prickly pear. So, and it's not a pear like a pear off a tree. So, but yeah, you need to take advantage of that. Let's see. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Let's see. I love being involved in my grandchildren's lives, definitely in their education. And that's a good thing, Tamara. If you got grandkids and you are involved, the families need to be more involved in their education and in their growing up. It's the ones that don't have any involvement with their mom, dad, grandparents that end up having problems down the road. So, hey, all you good folks, that's what Carps is saying. Hello, a woman out, LB, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I figured you'd be camping somewhere this week. It's nice weather. I mean, up there where you're at, it's probably really nice because it was actually pretty nice this morning when we walked out. It was hardly very low humidity. I was watering the guava tree, and it was gorgeous out there today. So I know it's really nice up there, especially up there in Cottonwood land. If you're up there near Canada, I know y'all are having some beautiful weather. So Raquel, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah. And I have no moderators. What's up with that? None of my moderators are here. Well, it shows you who loves me and who don't love me. Let's see. We got Aoki. Maria, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. And she's got two channels, Aoki Homestead and Aoki 2. So y'all need to check her out. Let's see. Got Chris and Larry. We got Tamara, Altruistic, Cottonwood. Everybody's saying hello, howdy, hello, howdy, how you doing? Howdy, hello. Let's see. Altruistic Barbs, let's see. Tamara, hello. Okay, what is OBS? So OBS is basically another streaming platform that you can use, kind of like StreamYard, but it's through OBS. It does the same thing, or if not more than what StreamYard does. StreamYard's for us, I don't want to say lazy folk, but for those of us who are just now getting into doing lives, StreamYard is it's very user-friendly platform that you can use to stream your YouTube lives. And OBS is basically, I think it's probably one step higher in options and functionality. So, you can go on YouTube and see a ton of OBS videos. Check them out. It's a little bit, like I say, it's a little bit more advanced, I think, than StreamYard. Let's see, David. Corey with Crop. How you doing, David? Thanks for coming in. Don R. Don R is in the house. Let's see. Hello, howdy. Thanks, positive cheerleader. Okay. I'm not sure what that's talking about, but I guess she's saying thanks to, maybe it's JB. Howdy. Yep, somebody needs a spell checker. Bunch of howdies. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Nobody wants to say hello to me. I'm just playing. Yep. So Aoki Homestead, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Hendrickson's, how you doing, Mitchell? Wow, he actually took time out of his busy day. And you know he's busy. If he ain't dealing with horses, if he ain't dealing with that ranch, if he ain't dealing with 9-acre farm, if he ain't dealing with cattle, if he ain't dealing with his wife, he's not dealing. But now he's here dealing with me. You all right? He's a busy man. I tell you, and he's such a young fella too. Andrea, digging for health. What's digging over there? You doing all right? I like old Andrea. She's something else. She's funny. I think we could be brother and sister. She's just that funny. Just saying, Andrea. Not funny looking like me because I'm funny looking. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, well, let me see if I can come over here and do this. I don't know what I've been to. Kettle Kitchen's in here? No way. Kettle? Not the Kettle Man. Yeah. Kettle Kitchen is in the house. Let's see. Yeah, I'm missing a whole bunch of people. Annie's. There she is.
You need to ask if everybody was thinking that we were driving.
Yeah. How many people here thought I was going to be still driving from Kentucky? Because that was a long drive. 15 hours. I mean, that was 15 hours one way. Then I had to go 15 hours back the other way. No, it wasn't all at once, but it's still 15 hours worth of drive. I don't care how many times you do it. It's more than 15 hours because then we drove around town. We drove here. We drove there. We drove all back and forth in Kentucky. And so it was a drive. But I don't want to miss anybody's comments here. Hopefully I'm not missing any. Because I'm not as good as Scott. Scott can read this thing like it's his left hand and his right hand. Yep. Hello, everyone. Tamara, okay. I mean, we got 37 in the chat. That's good to hear. Now, you guys know that we're 333. Where's my camera? We're 333 hours away from reaching our 4K. So if you haven't watched our videos or watched our playlists, I encourage you to please go out there and watch them because we need them hours. You probably heard it from everybody. Everybody tries to get the 1K, and they're also trying to get the 4,000 so they can get monetized. All the help you can give is greatly appreciated. Now, I'm not begging. If you do it, that's awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. I mean, you do what you do, you. But we really appreciate any help you can give us. Jail, Bait, and Tackle Outdoors. Woo! That makes me want to go fishing. You hear that name? Jail, Bait, and Tackle. And I'm not talking about the real jail. But I'd love to go fishing right now. The weather's getting where I'd like to go fishing right now. Where's the what? Let's see. Somebody said where's something. Where? Oh, it skipped on me. So what? I missed it. Where's some? If I see it, I'll see it later. Jamie's going to the grocery store. Hey, pick me up some Dr. Pepper Zeros if you don't mind, which is my favorite drink, by the way. And my address is in my about page. Just playing. Don't do that. Don't send that. That would be an arm and a leg on postage for the wait for those things. Please don't send any Dr. Pepper Zeros because that's no. I can get them here cheaper. You can send the money though. Money's real light. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just playing. Let's see. I don't see. It looks like I'm getting close to the bottom. Okay. Hendrickson says just got home. Have to go to work tonight. Oh, some of you gonna be taking a nap on me here shortly. Well, you go get rested because I don't want you to have an accident at work, especially at night when you can't see. Mitchell. So y'all do know that Mitchell they have a collaboration going on right now called Last Chance Cook Off. I know everybody's probably heard of it because that's the talk of the town right now. Everybody's talking about Last Chance Cook Off, Last Chance this, Last Chance that, and they forget about September morn. You gotta make you some soup, and Lisa put one out this morning. Let's see. Old Man King. Did I say hello to him? Yeah, we got Kettle in here. Danny Days says, I got some moderators now. Coastal Water, how you doing? We're talking about fishing, and you know what? And then your name comes up. That must be a coinkydink because I love to go fishing right now. And with somebody take me fishing that knows how to guide, that's who I want to go fishing with because I'm tired of catching Coke cans and Coke bottles and other people's fishing gear that's been in the water for about 30 years. So, yeah, hashtag Last Chance Cook Off. Kettle put it in the chat. Go check it out. There's a lot of great recipes out there, guys, and they're giving away some awesome gifts. So if you watch the videos, leave a comment, you might win something. Who knows? We never win, so we never win nothing. So I wouldn't know what it feels like. I'm playing, but yeah. I did want to say a few things. You know, I got eye surgery coming up the 29th. 29th, they're going to be taking the cataracts out of this eye, pulling that out. And then the 30th, I go back for a follow-up on this. And then 2 weeks later, which would be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. On the 6th, I get this cataract taken out. And the 7th, I go for a follow-up on it. So I'm having some cataract surgery for my eyes so I can see better. Right now, everything's kind of cloudy. And I had no kind of medicinal or herbal help. So, yes. Oh, the 13th? Okay, so 13th, I get my left eye done. Lisa, my producers clarified that. Well, that was 7th. It's the 13th. It's 2 weeks later. You got to wait. So if you haven't had that, if you had, then great. But if you haven't, it's kind of scary for me because then nobody touches my eye. I don't even touch my own eye. But, you know, it just, I get the heebie-jeebies about anything, either a needle or a scalpel or anything. But that's why we made Lisa go first to see if it works. If it worked on her, and it did, yeah. Well, so yes, I will need glasses still, but it won't be as bad. Right now, I'm 20/50 in this eye and 20/45 in this one, or 20/40 in this one, 20/40 and 20/50. So hopefully it'll get down to at least 20/25. I might need them for reading, but I won't need them for distance. So I'll be able to get rid of ModFather, be able to get rid of these glasses that I have now. So that's coming up. That's exciting. Okay, and then Saturday, the 17th, guys, this is going to be a big one. How many we got in the chat? 40? So I know there's going to be at least 40 people there. At 1 o'clock this Saturday, the 17th, we're doing our mega giveaway for our 1K celebration. Now, I'm only inviting you guys, so y'all don't go tell nobody because I don't need a bunch of people coming in, you know, saying, hey, I wanted to just come in just for the giveaway. No, I'm just telling the people who want to be here, and that's you guys, right? I'm going to steal all the Scott's people. I'm going to steal all these people, bring them over to my 1K giveaway. That's this Saturday, 1 o'clock. Now, I'm not promising nothing, but I'm going to try and get it done in a few hours because I had like almost 50 gifts. So what we did, we bundled some stuff. Instead of giving one little item, no, I made them little packages. So I got a package of this and a package of that and a package of this and, you know, kind of themed it like an outdoor package, a cooking package, crocheting package. So we kind of minimize the amount of gifts, but there's still going to be some awesome gifts. So, and we got one major gift that we're going to be giving at the end. So you guys might want to show up for that. And if you're not, the reason you're not there is probably because you're not organized. So if you're not organized, you need to go check out the Organized Pineapple. She just jumped in. So hello, Organized Pineapple, or we just call her Pineapple.
Tammy's asking who Scott is.
So Scott, for those of you who know Scott, Rambler with the Brum, this is his normal time slot. And he asked me to procrastinate for him because he's out on the boondoggle up in Canada, learning more about civic duty. And he's trying to rub elbows with a bunch of sponsors and trying to get money for his province. So he couldn't be here today because he's been doing those activities almost all week. So until he comes back, he let me sit in his chair. So, and when I say that, it's his procrastination Thursday. I'm just filling in for him for today. But thanks for asking. But his name is Scott with Rambling with the Brums. So if one of those mods can put his link up, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Outdoors Big Matt, I already took care of it. So now we got 45. Remember, you 45 folks are the only ones I want coming in my 1K giveaway. Because if you tell too many people, then that lessens your chances of winning, right? Mm-hmm. Just saying. But anyway, so this Saturday, 1 o'clock, and we'll try to finish within 6 hours. I promise. I promise. What's the Scout? I promise. But it may not happen. Promises are sometimes made to be broken. But so fallen Arkansas veterans, how y'all doing? Charles, you doing all right? I'm glad you made it in here. Yeah. Yep, it'll do great. Yeah. Bernabe Sanchez, how you doing? I say that one 5 times with rolling the R's. Bernabe Sanchez, yes, he was here. Yep, I remember. Our cabin with the woods, Tony, how's it going, Bubba? Just ship them all to me, and that'll take care of your problem. Okay, I'll do that. I'll send them all to you, Tony, but you're gonna have to pay all the shipping. That's gonna be about, I say, at least a $200 clip off your wallet. So I'm going to sell a kidney as it is to ship all this stuff out. But at least I got another one. But anyway, but it's all for y'all. I'm enjoying the ride. The YouTube ride is great. I'm meeting a ton of people. Speaking of meeting, we went through Texas. We went through Louisiana. We went through Mississippi. We went through Alabama. We went through Tennessee, and then we went through Kentucky. Or did I say Tennessee already? Yeah. Okay. What's that? 6 states in 3 days. We was booking. We was huffing it. But I met a lot of good people. First one I met that I loved was Miss Tammy. That was Danny Day's mom. We'll just call her Miss Tammy. And then her lovely daughter, Emma. 2 of the finest people. They were so sweet, so nice.
Danny's daughter, Emma.
That's what I said. Did I say not Tammy's daughter, Danny's daughter, Emma?
Danny is Tammy's daughter.
Yeah, Danny is Tammy's mammy. And Danny is Emma's mammy. Say that. Okay. You know what I'm talking about, right? But Emma and Tammy were some awesome folks. I mean, Danny's little girl, I mean, you talking about the innocence there. I mean, it was just so nice to see her. She is so sweet, very, 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 very poised, and her manners were there. I can tell she's been brought up right. Even though y'all look at Danny and she's a spitfire and a firecracker going off every which way, her daughter is completely the opposite. Mm-hmm. Now, I haven't seen her in some certain conditions, but she's totally opposite than Danny. And that shows that Danny's saying, don't do as I do as I say. And she's listening. So that was fun meeting her. And then we met everybody up in Kentucky, right? Because we went from Alabama all the way to Kentucky. And, Boots and Bounties were the ones that invited everybody. And we'd like to thank Mr. Boots and Casey for allowing us, or even giving us the invitation to go. I know it wasn't their meetup, but they were actually the catalyst for most of the folks that showed up, because they were shouting it out and encouraging everybody, shaming everybody just to go. So we went. Now, can I give my money back, Boots? No, I'm just playing. Then while we were there, we had these luggage cart races. Now, I should have gone first because when I got on that luggage cart, Mr. Homer from what's his channel name? Yeah, Micro Farmer. Homer, he gave me one with a flat. He blew the tire out. I kid you. If I'm lying, I'm lying. But I'm not lying because he blew that tire out. So I was over here going, pushing that thing, trying to get that thing going. It was so I had to do the shimmy and the shake just to get down to the end of the road. But no, we did all that. We had a great time there. We had tons. Oh, and believe it or not, can you believe we actually found a KFC? We did in Kentucky, but it was closed down. The sucker was boarded up. It was closed. And we got the backstory from the guy that worked there at the hotel about that. But if you want to go check out what the story is, go to Corn Fed Life because I did a live on-site news report for their U News segment. So Corn Fed Life. If somebody would mind putting the link in the chat, I appreciate it. But what was I saying? Oh, the Kentucky, the building is shut down. Who done that? We're in Kentucky and there's no Kentucky. We didn't see a single Kentucky Fried Chicken. Who calls it Kentucky Fried Chicken? They don't have no Kentucky Fried Chickens in Kentucky. That would be saying Texas barbecue and not finding a single Texas barbecue in Texas. I don't know. But anyway, go check out the story on Corn Fed Live. That's Craig and Kareem. One thing I'll say before I forget, Miss Tammy. I don't know if I still have them here. Nope, they're gone. They're gone. I was looking for those cookies. It's empty. They're gone. No more cookies. Lisa ate them all. Didn't save me not one. I had one when we first got it. I'm lying. I ate them all. Anyway, thank you, Tammy. They were awesome. Okay. One last item before I open it up. Soup Timber giveaway is going to be October 1st. So, we got the Soup Timber collaboration going on from Mennonite Farmhouse. Her giveaway for the prizes that she will be giving away for that collaboration will be on October 1st, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. So if you guys are available and you commented on any of those videos, you might have a chance to win. And I mean, we're talking about like $50 gift cards, $100 gift cards, and who knows, there may be even a spot of some vanilla if she allows me to give one away. We'll see. You never know. I haven't asked her. So y'all heard it first. I want to give away a bottle of vanilla on that night. So to somebody who likes to cook and bake, or maybe someone who just likes to put this in their coffee. Guys, this thing, have you ever had vanilla Coke? Have you ever had vanilla, what do you call it? What's that vanilla creamer? French vanilla. Well, how about some Tex vanilla? This is Tex vanilla right here, Bubba. Mex vanilla right here. Mm-hmm. So this can be used for a lot of things, not just cookies, not just cake. So I'm going to try and give one of those away, but Mennonite doesn't know I want to do it yet. So don't tell her. Okay. I'm going to see if I can pop it on her on October 1st at 6:30 Central. So, all right, let me get back to the chat. I know I probably missed a whole bunch. I talked too much, but I'm not the Rambler. Let's see. Anything else I missed here? Wow. Did I not miss anything? Is Miss Andale here? Oh, Miss Andale. Oh, my God. Miss Andale. How you doing, Miss Ann? This is Tuesday. Choose your Thursdays correctly because Scott's not here. It's the ModFather. The one and only. Backroads Hillbillies. You got to say it right. It's not hill. It's heel. Like that you're getting healed, Backwoods Hillbillies. And I'll tell you what, my Batissimo does, that's that guy you see in the chat, he lets me know who's the most active. I want to see who's going to be the most active. Last time it was Redbird Farm, Brenda. She was the most active chatter in the chat. I wonder who it's going to be today. It tells me what it does is it gathers all the data And after the live is over, it sends me an email saying, here's your results. Here's your analytics. So I wonder who it's going to be today. Last time it was Redbird. I don't think it's going to be Redbird this time. Because I think Miss Danny Days is going to try to beat her out. And active means you say hello. You say, hey, Jesse. Hey, Garden State Gardener. How you doing, Chris and Larry? Hey, Chris and Larry, when's the next time you're going to have any kind of conversation? Anytime you write something on there, it counts as a point. So it has a point system. So if you want to be the winner, and you know what? Let's make this interesting. The person that's the most active in our chat today, my producer's talking to me. Hold on a second. What was that? Okay. Yeah. She said she wants to give away a 5-pack jam pack. 4-ounce. They're 4. You'll get 5 4-ounce jars of her mix of whatever she sends you for the person with the most activity in the chat. So,
when can you find that out?
Yeah.
Can you find out before it ends, or right when you end?
It sends me the results after. So what we'll do is the next time you see me, I'll announce the winner, and I'll let you know who won. I'll show you. I'll even show you the results. So, or you know what I'll do after I get it, I'll post it on my Instagram or I'll post it on my YouTube community page to show you who the most active person was in the chat for this live today. That doesn't mean go crazy now, folks. Kettle, kettle, hi, kettle, no, kettle, LOL, kettle. Kettle, you don't need no jam. You keep eating all the ones we send you, so don't no more. Anyway, so now I promise I don't want to be on here for 6 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'm only going to have 2 people only. So the first 2 that come up will be the first 2 that I bring up. So I'm going to open it up, and if you see 2 people already, you might as well just get out because I'm not going to make it 3. What I'll do if one of them gets down, then I'll open it up again, bring somebody else in there because I can't pay attention to the chat or all the conversations because I'm getting old. I'm 60 years old, folks. 60 years old. I know I look 29, but I'm 60. Oh, and I got another little question I got to pose to you guys. So I've been thinking about trimming my beard. I mean, like completely off. What say y'all? Should Santa cut his beard or leave it? Should the ModFather cut it off? I don't think I'd be the ModFather, but somebody mentioned to me that they wanted me to cut it. I'm not saying who, but
Butler's asking open what
Oh,
up?
what I mean by open it up is I'm gonna drop the link so somebody can come in and talk to me in the stream. So we have islands in the stream. Yeah, Danny, that don't matter. That don't matter what my wife thinks. Remember, I have the last word in this family. You know that. How many times I got to tell you? Yes, ma'am. But now, Old Man King says, leave it as it is. Keep her beard. Keep the beard. No, where the beginning homestead says.
You can't be Santa without the beard.
Well, who says I want to be Santa?
You have no choice. You look like
Lisa says I have no choice. Okay, let's see. No, nothing, cattle, nothing between. Jesse, you're still a young pup. I know that, right? So what am I doing with this old man beard? You tell him, Don R. Drunken Chef, how you doing? Glad you made it, Bubba. You gonna give us a lesson today on how to cook? Because I sure could use some help.
Yeah, because he doesn't cook.
Yep. So the question is, should I or should I not cut my beard off? And I'm talking about all the way to the skin. I ain't talking about just trimming it off about a 1/4 inch.
No, you're not going to.
Well, I just want to see what everybody thinks. I mean, can I be the ModFather without the beard? I mean, will this work without a beard? Let's see. That's what the ModFather would be without a beard. Be all skin. What do y'all think? Hedgehog says, no, no, no. Or just leave it out there.
They only know you.
I guess you guys only know me as the ModFather with a beard. It would sure take a while to get used to. So let's keep it. All right, looks like I'm getting the consensus of most people saying keep it. So, all right, well then I guess I think not. Okay. Tamara Brown. Vanilla, where'd that vanilla come from? That wasn't the question. Freedom. Okay, freedom. Not for nothing Homestead. Hey, how's it going, folks? And Dale says, LOL, I think you should keep it, but happy wife, happy life. Well, then okay, I get it, Miss Ann. I get it. Yep. She says, my wife says to keep it, so I guess I'm keeping it. Yeah, well, you're right, Jen. I probably would have went with I'd have been like Mike from MT, just a goat. But then I'll look like Colonel Sanders from the KFC, and I don't want to look like Colonel Sanders. I already got his glasses. I don't see. Y'all come in and get some KFC. Right here we got 13 herbs and spices. So come on in. We don't have them in Kentucky, but you go to Tennessee, Kentucky. You can go to Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. I got KFC everywhere but in my hometown. Yeah. Oh, Miss Leanne, y'all, shh, she's here. Don't say nothing. Remember what I told y'all? What I wanted to do? Don't tell her, okay? I need her to go back and check this out again. All right, let me see if I'm gonna drop this link. Remember, I said the first two. I'm not gonna bring up but two. That's it. 2. 1, 2. All right. So if you want to come in here and talk with the ModFather, and let's talk about ailments, talk about whatever's on your mind. Let's talk about procrastinating. Huh? That means let's not do it at all. And we'll go from there. I know Chuck would come up, but right now he is. Look at my sweetie pie right there. How you doing?
I got
it. You were first.
I was clicking. I was like, it's gotta be me.
No.
How you doing, sweetie? You doing all right?
I can't stay up here long because I'm making my September video right now. But
okay.
But I wanted to say, in my opinion, well, you already know my opinion. What Lisa says matters, but I wanted to say, definitely don't cut it off just right here. I mean, don't do the
Colonel Sanders thing.
Don't do the Colonel Sanders thing. That's my opinion. If you're gonna shave, shave it all off.
I'd have to do it into a point like Colonel Sanders, like right there.
Oh,
right?
No. Then don't cut it.
Yeah, then they might get me confused with him or remember what was that guy from Miyagi from Karate Kid? Mr. Miyagi.
Papa.
So anyway.
Patience, grasshopper.
Yeah.
No, but if you're gonna cut it all off, and it'll grow back all at once. But
hi guys.
Hey.
Okay, I got 2 ladies that were at Kentucky, so you better not say anything bad about what you saw me do. So no secrets. I know y'all got some back behind the scenes kind of footage. So,
I'm sure Danny has some more than I do.
He probably
I rode in the car with him.
Yeah, I know she was recording when she wasn't supposed to. So,
ooh, I hope you did.
Not me.
Get the juicy.
Yeah.
So how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Garden State Gardener says I can't cut it off because then he can't mask when he does my little singing videos. He'd much confuse me with the beard.
Yeah, I think the beard needs to stay.
See, I've never been a big facial hair person, but like I say, it doesn't matter what we think. It matters what your wife thinks. She's the one that's going to be giving you sugars.
Well,
or not, So
I tell you,
want to please her. You know what I mean?
I was not a facial hair person until my husband grew a beard either.
Yeah, I just.
Well, I can't see you with facial hair, Laura, so I don't think you shouldn't be a facial hair person.
Yeah, I try to keep my beard down a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's some women that have beards. They're few and far between, but they do.
I do got peach fuzz. I always have, but I mean that's part of that Dutch blood. You know, you can't really help it. That
Dutch blood, huh?
That
Are you
European
Dutch?
blood runs strong.
Are you Dutch, Danny?
Yeah. Yeah. When my folks that first came here were Pennsylvania and Dutch, so and then they kind of worked down the East Coast.
So that's more German than
German.
Yeah.
Scottish.
Hey Tim, how you doing, Tiny?
Tiny
Tim was another one that was at the meetup that I didn't expect to see. I'm glad he showed up.
That was really cool to see Tiny Tim. Nice guy. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, he was opposite of Tiny to me. So
yeah, he was awesome though. He's a sweetheart. He's a big teddy bear.
Well, between him and your husband, Laura, Chris, I mean, they were towering.
I know. When Chris walked up to Tiny Tim, I was like, "Whoa, that dude is tall."
Yeah, he played center, you know.
He was the only one there that could see over the top of my canopy.
Like, he didn't even have to aim for the basketball goal. He could just, like, put it in there.
Yeah. So how was your trip home there, Laura? Did y'all have any weather issues?
No. It rained a little bit, but the moon was so beautiful on the way home because it was the harvest moon. It was just absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah.
Yeah, I filmed it a little bit when we were waiting on me to go on the luggage cart race. I filmed the moon a little bit. It was nice and full. I guess that's why we were all acting so crazy. It wasn't the Mexican restaurant.
No. No.
So did anybody get any propellage out of eating at the Mexican restaurant on those carts? You know.
I think it slowed me down a bit. That's what I was thinking. It must be the Mexican that I ate.
I didn't have any beans that night. No,
I did.
No, what did I have? I can't even remember what I had.
It didn't.
I really liked that restaurant. That was a good restaurant.
It was.
The people were really sweet.
Yeah,
I don't remember what you had, Jesse.
I don't remember what I had. I had Lisa had the shrimp cocktail because the thing come in like a fish bowl. That thing was huge.
I was like, what in the world? I ain't never seen shrimp swimming around in a cup before and you eat it.
It's more of a soup. Yeah.
Yeah, more of a soup. I don't even remember what I had. Jeez Louise.
It was a good night, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't even remember what he ate.
I don't remember what I ate.
We had the fajitas and we took them home, and I think Chris is still eating them. He's not a real big eater.
Yeah.
So he's still eating the fajitas.
I can't remember. I really honestly can't remember what happened. I was having so much fun talking with everybody, especially Emma. I had Emma on the side of me. She's a hoot.
Not my Emma. Stephen and Casey's Emma.
Yeah, Stephen Casey's Emma.
Yeah.
She's very you know how you have people that like to part their food and make sure they don't touch, and she's kind of like that, where everything was cut perfect, and then she ate it, and then she cut the next perfect piece, and it was just. I thought I was well, I can't say the word.
OCD?
Yeah, I thought I was OCD, but she's way OCD than me.
Well, he was kind of, I would say, Mama, but Miss Belinda was in front. Well, my mama said if I'd been there, I would remember what you ate. And I was trying to think of what he ate. I know what Miss Belinda ate, and I know what Miss Lisa ate, but I can't remember because he was down there. But I don't know. I ate. I
don't remember.
I had the chimichanga it had crab and shrimp in it.
I know I had lots of chips and dip. The dip was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They should have called it an onion chimichanga with crab and shrimp because it had more onions in it than it had anything.
Yeah.
Hey, Christian Magician, how you doing, Matt? You doing all right?
Christian Musician.
He followed us all on our drives, on our live drives. He was following.
Oh, nice.
Don't go here. Don't go here. Stop there. This is there. He was just giving us the play-by-play from town to town. And so
did you do some drumming for him? Well, it's hard to do while you drive, but
it's hard to do while I'm driving. But yeah, so he was keeping up with it. There was a lot of people keeping up with us. We enjoyed it going live on the way there. giving people the route that we were taking and showing them. I mean, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee. I mean, the drive is awesome. I mean,
You guys could have caught us on the way down. We should have invited you over for dinner or something.
Yeah, well, had I known something, I probably would have said something, but I didn't know you were leaving that early.
Janice
I
said
didn't
we
know
was
either.
lucky to get drinks and food because they just skipped right over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
next time, hopefully, we're at our house. We can invite you all over.
The White House.
The White House.
The
Yeah.
White House. Yeah.
You have to have clearance, though.
Yeah, you can have two wings: the left, the east wing, the west wing, and they're both going to have their own master suites, master rest. I mean, it's just like it's going to be the White House. They'll have a rotunda in the middle. It's like I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to have a party when it's done and invite a bunch of people.
Well, you got enough property. Maybe we can have a meetup there. We have a.
Yeah.
It could be. Wait till you have something that you need to get done, like harvest time. Okay, time to harvest the corn. Yo, come on, we're gonna have a corny meetup.
Corny meetup, yeah. My husband wants to make
down.
he was talking about having stuff there and making a big, like covered area. So, yeah.
I'm going to go stir my soup and finish my video. And then if you don't have a third person when I get back, I'll just hop back up here. All right.
Okay.
I had a great time and I really enjoyed meeting y'all. I know when I saw Laura, I was like, hey, that's my friend.
Me too. I'm like, that's my friend Danny. I wanted Chris to meet you.
Yeah. Yeah. Ironically, it seemed like a family reunion because I've seen you every day on YouTube. And when you get there, it's like, wow, hey, how you doing? And she's actually a true blonde, guys. Laura is a true blonde.
I am.
She won't show you the end of her mane there, but she's true blonde.
Long, pretty blonde hair.
Don't look
she
at this.
got all fixed up and it was so pretty. All right, let me hop down here. I know I'm excited for y'all to see my soup.
It's turning gray and going darker.
Don't go, it's gonna be burnt soup. So, all right, I'll see y'all later.
Bye. Have fun with your soup.
I'll be listening.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. So yeah, we had a great time there, and like I said, and the food. Did y'all get to go get you some food for lunch?
From
the pavilion there.
From the pavilion? No.
You didn't eat lunch during the picnic?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did during the picnic.
They had enough to feed 150 people, man.
Oh yeah.
I could have went through 4 times, and they still would have had stuff.
Well, I think everybody brought like a big amount of food, and so they made sure it would fit 150 people.
Well, we didn't. We ended up taking like drinks, and we took some individual chip bags.
Mm-hmm. That was a good idea.
Yeah. Well, we were thinking about being those big bags. So, well, why would we want to take those big bags and people reaching their hands in there to get the chips? Why don't we just take individual bags and grab 1 or 2 of the ones they like and be done with it?
Yeah.
So, let's go that route.
Yeah, that was a good idea because then later on,
especially kids, they want their own little bag anyway.
Oh, I need chips.
Are you speaking from experience, Laura?
I am, not from my personal experience now, from having children.
or they walk around, okay, Mom, I want these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a good idea to have those chips. I didn't grab any of those. I grabbed the individual bags.
Yeah.
But no, we the morning we left, the Sunday, y'all had already gone. We all went to breakfast at the Cracker Barrel. And,
cool.
And that was really good. I'm sorry. Yeah. My producer says I need to put the link up again. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, my husband was he was a little sad we had to leave early, but he's a little OCD too.
But your disappointment was, I think, everybody's disappointment.
Yeah.
I just can't leave 15 hours. I think we'll go ahead and go on home.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we hour and a half away.
Right.
So yeah, right. I think we're going to do something different next time. Hopefully.
I think everybody was saying the hotel. I mean, a couple people changed rooms and stuff like that.
My biggest pet peeve is they don't have an elevator. So if I'm on the first floor, what good is a luggage cart?
Yeah.
I mean, all it does is brings it from your vehicle to the steps, and you got to take it off of there and carry it up 2 flights of steps up to your room, which is what we had to do. So it was that was a disappointment. And then when we got in there, it kind of had somebody been smoking in there, so we had to Febreze it. So we went down and got some Febreze, and it was okay. It was clean. It just had this smell.
Yeah.
But you know,
well, ours appeared clean, but it was smelly, and I think I could have handled the smell, but then I don't smell that well. My husband smells very well. And then it was moist, like everything to the touch was wet. And so it was like that kind of drew the line there. You know, it's like you can't sit down and feel comfortable anywhere.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
Hi, Linda.
Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I know that's what you were looking for.
That beard.
How's everything in your world? How's everything in your world? Can you hear me?
You're a little bit on the quiet side, Jesse.
How you doing? How about
He
now?
said, how's everything in your world, Linda?
How's everything in your world over there? Can you hear me now?
Pretty good.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so how's everything going over your neck of the woods?
Pardon?
How's everything going over in your neck of the woods?
Pretty good.
Good.
Okay. So why weren't you at the meetup?
I don't drive that far.
Okay. Well, you know, if I drive Miss Lazy, I'm sure somebody can drive you. I drive Miss Lazy everywhere.
What state do you live in, Linda? Nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think I really know you very well.
Yeah, I know, but I just sort of figured, well, I had kept Jesse busy on the road, ho-ho-hoing and singing. So I'd pop in.
So,
hello, Raquel.
Linda, can you hear me? So Linda Peterson, she's a very how can I say? She's in all our videos and comments on all of it. She's very, very active, and she doesn't have a channel, but per se. But she's in everybody's live and everybody's videos. So Linda, this is Laura from Hedgehog.
Nice to meet you, Linda.
From Hedgehog, and they're from Tennessee, Western Tennessee, right?
Central
Yep. Tennessee, and they're building a new homestead there. They came from the West Coast. I'm sorry, Laura.
Yeah, I am too. It's okay. It's a beautiful place, but
Lisa's
you're
from
in
there.
Tennessee,
My wife's from,
Laura?
Yep, I'm in Tennessee.
Yep.
Clarksville,
How far
Tennessee.
From Hendersonville?
Oh, so
not very far.
You're from Hendersonville?
No, I'm from Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not very far from Hendersonville at all.
Right. Which is isn't that the music capital now? It used to be Nashville. Now it's Hendersonville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some people down there that I YouTube with and Facebook with.
So Linda, you live near DeKalb County?
Pardon?
Do you live near DeKalb County?
You mean Chicago?
No, in Illinois.
I still didn't hear that.
So in Illinois, there's a county called DeKalb, DeKalb, DeKalb. Are you anywhere?
I'm in Winnebago County.
Winnebago County, okay. I have a friend who live in DeKalb County.
just about 20 minutes away from the Wisconsin borderline.
Okay. And is the weather turning right now? Are you starting to get some cooler weather?
It's starting to get a little warmer now for us. Otherwise, it was getting cooler.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're still in the 80s here in Texas. It's dropping into the 70s at night, but we're mainly staying in the 80s during the day.
Yeah, here too in Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we got somebody that popped in. I got to let him up because I'm using his time, so I got to bring him up.
Okay, I'll
Hey,
let you
Rapper, how
know.
you doing?
Hi, Scott.
Oh, I'm busy. Having
I
a
see that.
class.
Thank you
See
for
ya,
dropping in.
Jesse. Laura.
Nice to meet you, Linda.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Glad you found a little time to jump on in. You're live.
There's no procrastinating at this conference. I'll tell you that. A lot of movers and shakers, and we have a whole bunch of people. I was just in a seminar, like I said there earlier. I just let you run, but we have a big developer that potentially wants to come and spend over $100 million in our county or in our township.
Oh,
nice.
So they build completely sustainable homes, like homes, meaning everywhere from geared income to high-end homes.
Oh, wow.
On top of it's all 100% smart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just amazing. It's all run. Everybody has a cell phone. So everything's run off of an app.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody comes to visit you, Laura. I punch in, go up to the front thing. There's like probably 1.5 feet by 3 feet long board, smart board.
Mm-hmm.
And I press Chris and Laura, and it comes up on your cell phone like you're getting a phone call.
Oh.
And you swipe it, and you've got voice and video. So there's no more anybody trying to sneak into the residences. Couriers, don't worry about it. They scan their package, and this smart board is smart enough to realize that, yep, that package belongs in this facility, and it allows them to a certain room to put the package. And I tell you what, it's
that's cool.
The roof is all sustainable. So the complex we're in here for the conference is 106,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they're going to do is on the roof, they're going to grow vegetables, which in turn are going to be used in the restaurant and whatever for the facility.
Wow.
Well, they want to bring that to our place as well. So they want to make living roofs, that people, even though they're living urban, they can still go up to the roof and get a 10 by 10 plot and grow them their vegetables.
Right.
Awesome. He wants to put in a restaurant, but there's no per se delivery person anymore. He uses drones, both flying and driving. And these drones are smart enough that they know to stay on the sidewalk or, beside the road, whatever. And they go up to your house, and in the hot box is your food. It's just, it's amazing. If this all comes together, it'll put us on the map.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah,
really cool. You'd have people visiting just to see the homes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if it's the one I'm thinking about, they also have the one grid thing where all the power comes into one place, and then it just fed off of this one power plot, whatever, to each one of the homes. And
so that's called blue nitrogen, or no, blue hydrogen. It generates its own power.
Wow.
Now, some places would have wind turbine. They're trying to get away from solar because solar just doesn't cut it.
Right.
whenever you're talking masses.
Mhm.
They want to plow snow. They want to recover all the snow. And it's awesome. Absolutely amazing. So I got lunch off and hey guys. And yeah, I just figured I'd come on and say hello. And
Awesome. That
so
is really cool.
I am so excited and pumped. We've got to, we got a lot of amazing networking.
So what are the chances of you getting them that $100 million or whatever it was?
Well, they're coming up to meet with the mayor and I in a week and a half.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be perfect.
And I wasn't talking to like a crony. I was talking to the owner.
Oh, wow.
And
Cool.
he's got assets of probably $250 million. He doesn't go into large cities. Like he said, let those developers cut each other's throat.
Yeah.
50 cents.
Right.
Where he wants all the secondary rural, municipalities that nobody wants to go into. But he's like, we have to, the diagram that he showed is from 1880 to 1975. The world got 1 degree warmer.
Hmm.
From 1975 to last year, it got 8.3 degrees.
Really?
Yeah. There was it was very interesting, the graph that he showed. It showed COVID, where there was no planes flying, nobody was driving. Yes, we were locked in, but that did a significant, not a prolonged significant thing, but it did help out in cooling. So they were able to cool the world by 2 degrees over that 2.5 years. Because of COVID and the lack of fossil fuels being burnt.
Being consumed. Wow. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like I'm nobody whenever it comes to technology and the way to do it. Hey, Danny girl.
And not to mention the noise level, the decibels that went down during COVID.
Yeah.
Well, no trains, no planes, nothing was moving. So the noise level even went down. If you're looking at a volume of noise coming from a city, right?
Yeah.
And see, we have a major issue in Canada where we have 1 million full-time good paying jobs that are sitting empty right now. So where all these workers went over COVID, we're not sure. But they've disappeared. And they project that there's going to be 370,000 more within the next 5 years. So we've got to start looking at ways to fill jobs. Well, I don't know if I've said publicly before, but we're getting 5 large industries in our township, hopefully ready to go by next summer.
Yeah.
That's going to bring 600 new jobs to our small community. And
that's awesome.
It's awesome, but we need workers.
Yeah.
But we need houses to put these workers.
Right. And maybe the combination of the two. Yeah.
So, I was talking to the person that wants to build the houses, their vice president, and they want to put up a tower in this community to run the community. So yeah, it's been very trying on my health. The facility is massive.
Wow.
But meeting these connections, the mover and shakers, big large pockets are here. I got to talk to the ministry provincial ministry yesterday about attracting potentially new Canadians.
Hmm.
You know, right now there's an influx of people showing up at our borders. So it doesn't matter where they are in the world, they get flown into Brazil. From Brazil, they make their way through Mexico into the US at Texas.
Hmm.
From there, they load all these people onto buses and bus them to New York City. And then from New York City, that's where they're distributed to. If they cross at Montreal, Canada, well,
Mm.
then they will go either stay in Quebec or come to Ontario and
Yeah.
into Ottawa. But, you know, a lot of these immigrants that are coming, they're told 3 large cities. But what we got to try to change is, well, rural communities need your, like, we have doctors, lawyers coming from all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, and there, I right now in this facility, there's 360 of those fellas. I forget what their politically correct name is, but folks that have showed up at our borders to try to make themselves a life here in Canada.
Hmm.
Come from war-torn countries, and I was talking to one fella downstairs, very broken English, but we could get a conversation.
Hmm.
And I had to turn away. Like, just what his family had to go through
Yeah.
to try, you know, and he, like he said, I did it for my two little bambinos, he called them.
Hmm.
And one was probably about 4, and one is still in a stroller.
Wow.
And you know, to hear the Civil War and everything that they had to try to get through for
You're breaking up, Scott.
there. How about now?
Okay.
It's better.
Yeah, like he just about got killed because he
Wow.
tried to make a better life for his family.
Yeah.
And it just breaks my heart that these folks, you know, what they have to go through. And actually, there's 4 more buses coming in tonight. So
My
there's
goodness.
almost 450 of these folks.
Right.
They just had an influx. I'd say 3 buses just showed up at the border.
Scott, I don't mean to change subject, but I got a question here. Butler family's asking what time we'll be on Saturday. So Saturday is going to be our 1K giveaway. It starts at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, which what's that, 2 o'clock Eastern?
Yep.
So 1 o'clock Central, we'll be doing the 1K giveaway
I need to
our,
write that down.
and then we'll just go till it ends, and then we got a ton of gifts to be given away. So
I think they only have hedgehog cups to let Linda know. There's only hedgehog cups, not the Mabel cups like I thought they were. So
hedgehog. Okay.
yeah.
So let's see what else. Yeah. So Danny almost lost her SIM card in her soup. I don't know what she's doing. I know she's making her September video. So,
Well,
She taking apart our computer
or her phone.
or
my question is, why was she playing with her SIM card over her soup?
You know, she's from Alabama.
Yeah.
You know, Alabama girls. You know, so I don't know how you drop your or almost drop your SIM card in your soup.
Bless her little heart.
Sounds like a blonde thing to do. Bless her little heart.
Bless her little heart. Yeah. She's such a sweetheart.
She is. She's just.
That was Dimples are popping when there's smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of September, we dropped our video this morning.
This morning.
So if you haven't seen that, check it out. And oh my God, she's here to defend herself.
I know you said you wasn't putting up more than 3, but you shouldn't talk trash and think
Well-
I'm not going to come up here.
Well, 3. Wait a minute, it's 3. Yes, that's 3 plus the person who allowed me to take.
What had
this
happened
contract.
was, let me tell my story. Okay?
Well, it don't matter. You almost dropped it in the soup. You said it yourself. I got it in writing.
Watching Procrastination Thursday on Jesse's channel, and I was trying to multitask. I'm eating my soup, watching y'all, moderating, trying to take my SIM card out of my camera to put it in my laptop. And as I take it out, I was like, I was trying to take it out of my camera over to the little spot that it goes in my laptop, and it was just, it almost
Danny,
went
women
bad.
are supposed to be good multitaskers. What's wrong?
That's right.
I don't know what happened. I'm wired differently, I guess.
I
Well-
guess.
Danny, my lovely sister.
Oops.
What? Next time you go to play with your SIM card, don't do it over your soup.
But the soup is good, y'all.
What Danny Process is
Good.
going to do first.
So what soup did you make this for September?
Cheddar broccoli soup.
Cheddar.
I can't tell y'all all the specifics, or nobody will watch the video.
No, we'll watch it. We'll definitely watch it because I want to see where that SIM card goes. Bloop, 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 bloop.
No, I didn't put that part in it.
Oh, you would have got it. Could have went viral if you'd have dropped it in there.
Yep.
It's good.
It's one of those, what's that song? Or what's that? Doot, 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 doot. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm juggling the broccoli
Yep.
and whatnot, throwing it in the pot as a.
The circus
Yeah.
music.
Did you notice that maybe Tammy told you better watch yourself down in the chat?
Mm-hmm. I saw
Mom-
that.
Mama's looking out for baby bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta watch for Mama Bear.
And Emma, is she doing school right now?
I guess, yeah. Probably.
So I'm talking about your Emma,
Right.
and I'm certain.
Well, you know the situation, so I don't know why you're asking.
Well, I hope she's doing this. Well, you know, she's so smart. She may be done already. It's what, 1 o'clock? Yeah, she probably had half a day today.
Yeah, I can look right here and see what all she's done. And
Well,
because I have to approve it to go through for it to be graded before, like when she goes to submit it. So yeah. Well. She must have skipped out today. Mama, what are you doing with your life? Oh, Mama's at work. So she hasn't, it shows me that she hasn't, hold on, let me
So
refresh it.
Mama says always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, on my side, it shows that she hasn't turned anything in today. So
Oh,
Oh.
oh boy.
now that you asked, I might need to make a phone call.
Maybe the app has like a 1 minute delay.
But she'll be coming home tonight. So
Yeah. Keep Danny up there busy and on the panel so I can comment in the chat more than her. I need that jam more than she does.
well, Mama sometimes she says she's at Nana's. That's what
okay,
Mama's
so-
been doing.
so-
Is taking,
So Scott, what they're referring to, I don't know if you heard, but you know, Batissimo gives us the email once it's over with and tells us who was most active in the chat.
Yep.
What I told them, the person that was the most active in the chat was going to get a 5-jar gift pack from Lisa. So just saying, I'm not saying, and then Danny started going. She started going at it. She was, hi, how you doing? What's
oh
going
yeah,
on?
that's still going, isn't it? Oh man, I almost dropped that. Y'all made me almost.
That's what
almost
Andrea's talking about. Andrea's saying,
I need to get the
Keep her
soup
busy.
away from the electronics. Is what needs to happen.
she's gonna
Smart thing to do.
I'm too clumsy for this.
Eat a sandwich instead of in front of the computer.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Uh-oh.
It really is. I'm surprised. That's what I love about YouTube. It has encouraged me. There's a lot of pressure to, like, when I'm asked to be a part of something, I'm like,
To do it
you
right.
know,
Yeah.
It like puts that pressure on me to get my butt in gear and go ahead and try it, you know. I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
even made cheddar broccoli soup before, but just like I had never grew zucchini when I entered Joe's longest zucchini contest. I had never made salsa when I entered the Come Salsa With Me contest. All of these things that I'm doing are things that I just needed the proper motivation to do anyway. So it's really good for me because it's making me like learn these things, whereas I probably would have just procrastinated and put it off for a little longer.
God bless your little soul.
So Janice did a live this morning. She sampled those jams this morning. She had a prickly pear and watermelon, and then also she had the bacon jam that Casey made. Yes, it's a bacon jam. There's another word in there.
And where's Miss Lisa?
Bacon
I need to
tomato jam.
apologize to her.
I got
Isn't it bacon tomato jam?
tomato bacon jam. That's what it was. Tomato bacon jam.
Yeah.
I haven't tasted it yet, but I bought some. Scott, it supposedly is really good, especially
Apparently it's more
on a
sweet
hamburger.
than.
Yes,
Well,
like
Miss
on a
Janice, she went live for the first time today, and she said that it was more sweet than she was thinking. With it being
Savory.
tomato bacon, she thought it would be more savory.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so
It's a Southern thing.
yeah, it's this other thing. Probably actually on hamburgers, maybe even on hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hamburger to go good, but I don't call that jam.
No, I'm not talking about tomato bacon jam on like toast. No, I think this is more of a condiment for like a dish.
Have you ever had tomato gravy, Scott?
Tomato gravy.
Yeah, that's a Southern thing too.
It's good. My mama's is anyway.
Have you ever had biscuits and gravy with sausage? What?
I have no idea.
We make that a lot in our house, and we're not
Lord.
from the South originally.
So you eat French fried potatoes and gravy, eh?
I had you making fun of my poutine there? Oh, come. The French up here, they make the poutine there with the curds and the fries there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I had a yummy lunch. The food here, oh my God!
Yeah, you're boondoggling. You're probably getting 3 squares a day.
4
That's
of them.
that's what I figured. Mama said that she was just doing all her stuff and then gonna turn it in later. Well, she usually does that anyway. She usually gets done with everything and then has me check it and then turns it in, you know, to make sure she didn't miss anything or, you know, whatever and whatnot. So that's what I kind of figured, that it wasn't 1 o'clock and she had not done anything.
Danny, you're in trouble because I just looked at the chat and Miss Ann is commenting like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
But now Chuck's in there throwing comments. You better start going there, girl.
What did I do? You and everyone else, Danny. I'm always nervous about collaboration. It does give us motivation.
Well,
when
you were talking about you doing everything like the soup timber and
I get the
He's not
same
getting
way.
on to me like you guys do.
I haven't done a collab because of that. Because I'm like,
but Lori, you bake, you make some awesome buns. I know that. I've seen you also make some awesome buns. So you can find a bun collaboration. You bake, you made those pizzas or pies or whatever you want to call them. I mean, you can do it. And you know how to garden, so there's garden collabs. And now you learn how to drive a tractor.
I know how to drive the tractor. He just won't let me.
You can get a real Southern Brothers collab.
Yeah, exactly. What you got to do is Show Me Your Buns January.
Yeah.
We'll get a lot of subs then, Laura.
Yep.
Nobody know what you're showing me your buns, but you're
okay. Nobody can take that idea. It's mine.
Show me your buns.
I've never made bread. I bought the bread pans and never made it. So here we go.
Oh, I got to teach. Watch my channel. You want me to send you some sourdough?
What's that?
I can send
if
you
you're
some
giving
dry
it away,
sourdough.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, Leanne will teach you how to make buns. Bread. Well, even Laura, but she's going to be in the running too.
Honestly, Danny, it is so easy to throw together bread, buns.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The only one
what people do that don't have a bread machine, right? Is mix it up in the KitchenAid mixer.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't even have to
You don't
have a
even have to have
KitchenAid
that.
mixer.
I
You
mean,
can
I
do it
wouldn't
all
want
by-
to like build up my muscles or anything.
No. I make bread all the time without. I rarely use my KitchenAid.
Yeah. So you've heard of Living Traditions Homestead
Yeah,
with Sarah and Kevin.
yeah. They have
Kevin
a simple
Kevin
bread
makes
recipe.
Kevin makes a no. I want to my camera. Kevin makes a no knead bread,
Mhm.
and we bake it in the Dutch oven.
Yep.
The black or use ceramic, but a Dutch oven, no
Yeah, I
knead,
don't have one of those.
and it came out amazing. It's like something you see in one of them French bakeries with all the slits on top, and oh, it's great.
Miss Sarah makes multi bread that you can put cheese and make cheese bread, or you can put cinnamon and brown sugar.
That's what I do with my sourdough. It's such a light sourdough. It's not like
Okay,
really heavy.
Great
I
idea,
do
Janet.
all of that with that.
Yeah.
Miss Ann said, "Send me some too."
I can.
Talking about the sourdough.
Yeah.
You got to keep
I
it
have
alive.
dried sourdough. I can send it to anybody who wants it.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is the sourdough breads. If you don't have the right kind of mixture for that sourdough, it would really either go way south or
Well, you just got to keep it alive. That's all. You got to
that's
feed.
just it. Yeah, you got to feed it, right?
Well, I feed mine like twice a week and keep it in the fridge the rest of the week, just topped off with a bunch of flour.
Oh wow.
You can do that. You can do that with a sourdough that's been started and is aged. Pretty easy. That's what I do.
So
So
if I
that's
feed,
like just the yeast of the or
There's no
how's-
yeast in sourdough, honey.
Oh,
so
but
if I
that
feed
would
it,
be
if I
like
feed
the
it,
yeast would be in the regular in the
Yeah.
bread.
There's the live organisms. That's
Mhm.
what is the yeast in sourdough.
Yeah.
It's
That's
alive.
the thing that puffs up the bread in sourdough. It takes longer, but it's way healthier for you.
Go
So if I
ahead and
feed
send
it-
me
so
some
if I
live
feed it-
organisms. I'll put it in the fridge.
so if I feed it bacon bits, will it taste like my bread tastes like bacon?
You'd have to put it in before you were to bake.
Yeah, you'd have to like
Well,
Like-
when you're talking about feeding it, I'm going to feed it some bacon, so that way it tastes like bacon.
Well, I mean, you can do what I do. I make cheese bread, and I just roll up the cheese in it. You could add bacon bits to that, and
Yep.
you got cheese bacon bread.
Yep.
Actually, gave me an idea. See, there you go. Now
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that-
make
yeah.
some. I'll show you how to do it.
Everything tastes good with bacon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Miss Sarah, what she does is she'll knead in shredded cheese, and then boof, she puts that in, and she's got cheese bread with cheese all throughout it, which is awesome.
Yep. A little bit of garlic bread, garlic and cheese.
Mhm.
Well,
Maybe
Mama,
fruit-
you gonna
I
have to
take-
tell me how to make tomato gravy so I can make a video on it.
I take that cheese bread and make garlic bread out of it.
Hey, Mike and Bobby, how y'all doing? Hello.
Hey, Miss Ann, I'm writing you down.
There's some good folks right there, guys. Go check out MB Heritage Farms, and
Yep.
you will learn. You will learn something if you watch his videos.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
guarantee it.
Wait a minute. Jen said something. You are gathering the wild yeast out of the air, I thought.
Yeah, yep. But there's no. I mean, really, it's a wild. It's
I guess
not.
I have to take a chemistry class to be able to understand how bread works.
No, you're not. You just watch my videos. It's so simple.
You're
it really
over-
is.
You're over.
Yeah.
That's what I do with everything, Scott. Story of my life.
I know.
Like, you
And
know,
nobody knows buns like Laura. Laura knows buns.
Yeah.
Laura's got some pretty sweet buns.
That's right. She's got some excellent buns.
I got Texas buns. I got sourdough buns.
Her buns dry.
I do bagels too, and yep.
I've seen a video today, and I'm going to try this because I bought some croissant bagels. Croissant
croissant.
in the roll. What do you call the croissant
Yeah.
bread? What she did was she took a bundt pan, she lathered it with butter, melted butter, and put butter on it in there, right? And she had a little bit of brown sugar and cinnamon. Then she opened up the croissant breads and just put the bread in there.
Yeah, you sent that to me on Facebook.
Did I? Did I say? Yeah. So
Yeah.
like 2 or 3, put 2 or 3 in there, and it puffed up. It don't look like cinnamon bread.
Mhm.
Cinnamon, it was amazing.
Like a monkey bread almost.
Like a monkey bread. So I bought
Yeah.
some of that. We're going to try that sometime this week. I mean, my wife's going to try it.
I was going to say you're using that royal we again.
There you go.
You're
Yeah.
gonna eat it.
I don't have a mouse in my pocket and not speaking French, so Lisa
Are you-
probably making
Are
something.
you guys going to do it on YouTube?
Well, you know what? Well, it's somebody's already done it on. I think it was TikTok or Reels.
Doesn't
So?
matter.
It doesn't matter.
I guess I can. Yeah, I guess I can make a
Yeah.
video out of it. But it came out. It came out
Because
amazing.
I'm
on
sure
her.
that Miss Lisa's going to add her own little touches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, she's gonna do all her touches. She won't let me touch nothing. Hey, she
Good.
knows if you watch our videos, I can't touch nothing.
Well,
See-
there's a reason for it.
My husband has a hard time not touching. That's the problem. Is he wants to get all in there and go, okay,
That's
I can.
usually their problem.
Mm-hmm.
You just need a. You just need a bigger stick. That's all you need is a bigger stick. Get out of there.
But he's got long arms.
Get a longer stick. Call
Boy Forrest.
Wendy over at Willow Way. She'll get you a willow stick. I got.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I guess we could do it on YouTube just for fun. We'll just make a video of how
Yeah.
it came out.
Absolutely.
We'll all watch it.
It's a great idea, Laura. But I went and bought everything for it, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
Oh, Andell says, Danny, she gonna win.
Oh man.
Oh, I saw
Come
that.
on now.
Now she's throwing the gauntlet out. She's not
For
gonna let
some
you
reason,
win
the
this
chat's not moving for me.
Well,
I gather together.
Gather together's here. Hey, the sweetest little house on the prairie team.
There it goes. And Dale, I'll send you
Yeah.
some sourdough.
Oh, she's
And-
talking smack now, Danny. She says, Andell says, I will send you one of the jars when I win.
okay.
No, she didn't say that. I'm playing.
And Dale wouldn't say that.
I mean,
That-
Not.
yeah.
She wouldn't know how to say that. She's
No.
so very sweet.
No, actually, she said, I'll send you one of the empty jars. Ooh.
I'll take it.
Jars are hard to
Ain't no shame.
I think we all need to send you some jars, Jesse, for how much your wife gives away.
She makes a lot. She gives
Yeah.
away a lot too.
Yeah.
Miss Ann said, I did not.
Trust me, it's not a money making venture, guys. We're not making
No.
anything.
No.
Trust me.
I got some of your jam down in my cupboard. I need to
Yeah.
do a video on that. I still need to do a video of all the awesome stuff I got at the meetup.
My mom brought some
Thank you,
jars
Jen, for
them
dropping links.
Yeah.
whenever we came.
Appreciate it. All the moderators.
I had to bring some jelly
Mike's
jars.
chaotic. Hey, Mike's chaotic. How you doing? I'm glad you showed up. Sarah. Yeah, Mike can speak about the jam because he got a few of them jars.
Everybody's wanting sourdough starter. You should have told me that in the email. Now everybody's like, we want some.
And Laura, do you have to make it, or do you have to get it?
It's already made.
Or do you have
You're
to?
going to have to send all 31 people in this chat sourdough.
Yeah, can you get 31 offspring off of yours?
Okay, you guys have to email me at ll.hedges1@gmail.com.
And this hedgehog.
All that I got to say is, can't get all 31 out at once, but
I put it in the chat, Laura. I put your email in there, right? That is.
Yeah.
oh, you say that now, Miss Ann, after you already guilted her into giving you some.
No, I got plenty. Actually, I made a whole tray of dried sourdough.
Oh,
wow.
we got a request, Laura,
Yeah.
from
Oh.
Linda.
Linda wants to see your buns.
Well, I got videos of them. Of me making my buns.
That's a totally different channel, folks. That's a totally different channel, not this channel.
That's what Eric asked me every time I jump in subs. I'm like,
It-
hey,
it's
I got so many subs. And he
it's
said,
her-
did you start doing the booty popping videos? I'm like, no.
It's her hedgy on the edge video channel. It's hedgy on the edge.
I take it.
Edgy on the edge. If you want to see her
Oh.
buns.
I guess when I make the bread, I'll be like, yeah, I finally put out one of them buns videos you've been talking about.
Yeah. Well, I
You'll be
mean,
like-
most of my buns I do with yeast. So.
Mm-hmm.
But not the sourdough. There is no
Not the
yeast.
sourdough, no.
Just a disclaimer, the soup is not as good once it's cold.
That's any soup.
Yeah, that's any.
Yeah.
Any soup. I don't care what.
I
kind
didn't
of
realize it would get cold that fast. I mean, it's still
that's
warm in the
any soup.
pot.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, that,
Talking to you guys, I had to come up here and defend myself. I missed
I
out
can't-
on my lunch.
I can't even think about a soup that's cold, because soups are for cold weather.
I had to wear a long sleeve shirt today. When I went outside to do my chores at 6 o'clock this morning, it was chilly.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. What are you saying here, Good Times, Jen? The prickly pear jam is the best. A tablespoon in a margarita and blend it up.
oh,
That's something new. I never heard
Thank
of
you,
that.
Andrea. At least somebody loves me.
I may have to try that out. A tablespoon in a margarita and blend it up. Be kind of prickly, wouldn't it? Just saying.
Raspberries.
Yep.
well, you don't like raspberry?
Oh, I don't know. I was just doing the raspberries.
They're kind of tart for me. I mean, you're good probably if you put sugar. The raspberries?
There's my
Yeah.
email, guys.
Not my favorite.
Raspberries are they're sweet.
No, not the ones I've had. The ones I've
No.
had always been kind of on the tart side.
Oh
Yeah.
man, come on up to Canada. It's
When I
sweet.
made that very berry bake or whatever, I wished I had not put raspberries in it because it wasn't as good.
Wow.
I should have done strawberries and blueberries or something else besides
Even blackberries.
blackberries. Yeah, I know. That's what That's what I had to use was raspberries and blackberries. But the blackberries had went bad before I even got to make the bread or the bake, and so it wasn't really bread; it was a bake.
Now
So-
Lisa makes a zucchini bread every year for us, but I don't know that she makes it with sourdough.
Scott, why are you
Is
looking
there
at me
such thing
like
as
that?
sourdough zucchini bread?
What?
You're like
No.
you're making this face.
The door's right there, and somebody tried to open my door.
So Butler's asking, what do you feed,
I thought you was looking at me like that.
Laura?
What do I feed it with?
Yeah,
Flour.
just add a little bit more flour. No water.
Yes, water and flour.
Water and flour. Okay.
I actually have a whole thing where you can actually start your own sourdough on my channel. I need to redo the videos. It's not very good, but it's a very good starter.
You got
It
bread.
turns out-
You got bread
Huh?
bun questions? Go check out Laura. I mean,
Mhm.
she probably can answer every one of your questions. On
Yeah.
her bun.
And
On her
she
bun
shows
video.
off her buns.
Laura and Leanne, you don't need any more information. And if you do, go visit Miss Sarah. Between those
Yep.
three, they've got you covered in Filipino bread, sourdough bread, wheat bread.
But didn't she make one here, Scott, recently with vanilla? She made a bread and added vanilla to it.
I did too.
You did too, but you mimicked her recipe, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
so
Awesome.
You need to try that too, Laura. Try the vanilla bread.
Oh, thank you, Linda. Oh, sure.
It's really easy. Like it's 10 cups of flour. She said a teaspoon of vanilla. I put a tablespoon because I like vanilla.
I love vanilla. Yeah.
So go with the tablespoon. Teaspoon of baking powder. One of the little sticks of butter. 3.5 cups of warm milk. Mix it up.
Yep.
That's all
Wow.
it is. And then once you, I double rise it.
Yeah.
So, and that should make you eight loaves of bread.
Right. So you're putting yeast in there too. How much yeast?
5 teaspoons.
8 loaves. That's a lot of bread, Bubba.
That is a lot of bread.
Freeze it.
Now, do you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, do you vacuum pack? You vacuum pack your bread
I
or
can't.
freeze it?
I just freeze it, but
We don't eat a lot of bread at once, so I do the smaller like pans,
Okay.
and then I put half of it in the fridge. So because my recipe makes 2 little small pans at a time, I put half of it in the fridge, and then when we're almost done a loaf, so we always have fresh bread in the house.
I agree, Mike. That's what I'm craving now. I'm craving some sourdough bread. Woo! Nice
Well,
little
go to
sandwiches.
go to Laura's house. She's got some. Sitting on the table.
Let's see if you can slice up real thin, put some of that jam and jelly on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good with the jam and jelly on it. Yep.
Yeah. Lisa made two new ones too. She made for the fall. She made one that was cobbler,
Yeah, I got that one.
peach cobbler jam,
Yep.
and carrot holiday jam.
Oh, I want.
I'll tell you what, they taste just like the fall. I guarantee you're thinking, well, is it Christmas time yet?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how good they are.
Yeah, my favorite is still the cinnamon pear.
If you put it in a vacuum seal bag with one of those vacuum sealers, it will last a long time. A long time.
And Lisa freezes all our bread. I mean, because you know, when you're cooking the bread fresh, you don't have all those preservatives and stuff.
She's talking about the dry mix, the sourdough mix.
I was just talking about the bread itself. If you made like 4 loaves, you're obviously not going to eat 4 loaves. So you freeze the other 3 until you're ready to eat them.
I started doing that because what do you do with the extra? You know, when I was making a lot of bread, you do the extra sourdough. You have a lot sometimes of extra sourdough, and so I was like, I'm just drying it. And so it's so easy to dry. If you guys have sourdough, if you're already doing it, you can just put it out on parchment paper, just real thin, and let it dry in a place where bugs and things won't get on it, and you're golden. And just, I have it in a jar.
Hey, Woody, how you doing? Woody from Homestead in the Wood. The only homestead with 1 tree in their whole property. The wood.
Homestead in the Wood.
Not woods. The wood.
The Wood. Oh, okay.
Homestead in the Wood. Her name is Dee.
Hi, Old Man King Homestead.
You're gonna get Dee all upset.
Why is that?
She's procrastinating, and you're bugging her about her single tree.
I didn't, Paul. I don't know. I'll let you answer that. Paul said he hopes I didn't give my adopted parents too much trouble on my first vacation. I didn't give no trouble now, did I?
No, she was a perfect girl.
You didn't have to lie.
No, I'm not lying. She was. I'm not saying she didn't act up, but she was perfect.
I got to run down to my truck and get my waders from the farm because it's getting awful thick in here.
You know what? When you gotta drive 6 hours and you have Danny in your car, the drive ends up taking like 1 hour.
Well, that's good.
We were going back and forth, playing off the live and talking. And stuff. Before you knew it, we were even missing the border. Did y'all see Tennessee? Did y'all see Alabama? Did y'all see?
We're like, what state are we in?
We were in a state of confusion, is what we was in.
Yeah.
No, but she made the trip a whole lot more enjoyable. And then back when we dropped her off, well, and it was dark too. When we dropped her off, it was pitch dark. Well, and I'm driving over there. I'm driving through her roads with my sunglasses on. Man, it's dark. I can't see nothing over here. And she said, "Take your sunglasses off." Oh my God.
I can't believe that Danny actually let you drive with your
Paul Henneman.
I know. She just let me drive with my sunglasses on. I said, "Man, I'm over here trying to turn up the light on my dash to see better."
No, they're clip-on sunglasses. Okay, can you tell if I had clip-on sunglasses from here?
Yeah. No. Well, yes.
Okay, well, this is the part of him I could see. Praise the Lord, he was paying attention to the road. It didn't like he was looking at me directly. I was looking at him, but I was looking at him from the side, so I couldn't tell he had his clip-on glasses on.
I was trying not to hit a deer,
Yeah.
But he couldn't see the road, so.
Yeah, I like my sunglasses that turn color. My glasses.
Yeah.
These do too, but they don't get dark enough.
Yeah, I've actually got a Costco does a pair that get really dark. So they're like real sunglasses.
So
These aren't it, but I
I
have
put
an
this
extra.
up. I put this up to answer, and I didn't even answer. So, D, if you need some starter, I would send an email to Laura from Hedgehog Homestead, and she might be able to hook you up,
Yep.
or at least tell you how to make it. So, give her an email, and her email's in the chat. I'll drop it again. It's real easy.
It's ll.hedges1@gmail.com.
Or I need some sourdough.com.
And if you have any problems with sourdough, you can always email me again.
Yeah.
It was fun though. I can't believe he blames that on me that he was driving with his sunglasses on. What's funny is that this is like a couple of hours. Like it had been dark for a while. Like
I just didn't realize. So it got darker earlier for me than it did for them because I had the glasses on. I didn't even realize it. Man, it's getting dark.
That's what I knew. I knew it was odd because he was like, he said something about, well, we can't go live right now because they won't be able to see anything. And I was thinking, it's just as bright now as it was earlier, but it was just dusky. And I should have known then, well, it's darker to him than it is to us right now, but that didn't click in my head. Like I was thinking, it's not even dark yet. They can still see us. It's
even now it's darker. It seems like I've been talking this live for 5 hours now. See? Oh my God.
But that's the reason why he thought it was too dark to go live because he still had his sunglasses on at
dusk. I don't hit a deer. But we had a great time.
What happened was, it was when we got on the first real country road where there was no light in town or anything. And he was like, wow, it's really dark out here.
So Janice says she's never made anything sourdough. Well, Janice, you're missing out. Sourdough bread it's really the best.
It's the bomb diggity.
It is the bomb diggity.
It's better for your gut because it's fermented. So, and ferments are good for your gut.
Yeah.
So
gives you that extra bubble that you want.
Yep. Get a little extra ho ho ho.
Yeah. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Too early.
What's this here? Nope. Oh.
He said it's too early. It's 1:17 in the afternoon,
no beans,
Scott.
no buns.
Christmas.
Oh.
Oh, Jen. And she laughs at her own joke.
Are you one of those humbuggers?
Knit booties.
You can't celebrate Christmas too early.
I've always, out of respect for veterans, I've never celebrated Christmas before November the 11th.
Oh, okay.
And some people say it doesn't bother them, but I know my uncle was in World War II, and the people that he was with, it did bug them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jen. I'm trying to catch up.
Eric is one of those humbug guys. He's just like, it's like Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's like, oh, I can't wait till this is over with. It's like
I don't celebrate Christmas before November 11th, but as soon as the Christmas songs come on the radio, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. November the 12th, Debbie and the kids have all the decorations up in the house.
Oh, wow.
But then come the 27th of December, they're all gone.
Eric's a history geek, though, so he's sure to remind me every year. Don't you think it's odd that we celebrate the birth of Christ on a pagan holiday? You know, But anyway, so that's neither here nor there. He starts bringing up all the facts of where stuff originated and how, and all this, and I'm like, okay, it's just Christmas.
I think it's what's in your heart. You know what I mean?
Amen.
It's what's in your heart.
Yeah. Right. And so I'm like, it's even better.
Easter
and all the things. It's better that we turn it around and make it about something else than what it was. You know? I mean.
Yeah.
All I can say is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm busy as heck.
Yeah, you are.
I know.
Yeah, getting stuff together to send me.
From 10
'Cause I'm the
p.m. to
only one
5
that's good.
a.m.
Yes, Jen. 10 cups of flour.
Oh boy.
That's just the one recipe. That's all.
He's real busy getting together all the coal for our house.
Yeah, it's just a
It,
one drop. Just a one drop place
it,
for that.
One big
it,
drop.
One
yeah,
big drop.
it works, Linda.
Okay, so Christian says he's going live 5:30 Central Time tonight. If you would like to check it out after the stream. Okay, well, we'll be done way before that. I
Maybe.
hope. I
Yeah,
hope.
that would be cool to check that
Speaking
out.
of that, so
My Christmas
you
village
guys,
stayed up till March this year, Candy, so I understand.
for those that just showed up in the chat, Lisa and I are 333 hours away from our 4K.
Woo!
I mean, that says of the other day. I don't. That's of
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's been that way for 2 days. It should be
Yeah.
different than that now.
Well, I mean, I haven't checked, and it takes 2 days for YouTube to update.
You know,
watch-
everybody watched your September video this morning, right, guys?
Yeah, I think everybody has.
I did.
If they
I did
haven't,
too.
then they will.
Your 3-bean, 2-bean soup.
4-bean. There's a 4-bean, but
4-bean.
she left one out.
Well,
We
4-bean.
don't count the green beans as a bean. We're talking about actual beans like
Yeah,
pinto
yeah.
beans, lima beans.
That's right, because you had black beans. The one you were missing was the northern bean.
The northern beans.
Yeah.
She knows what's the
Mhm.
northern beans. And normally, since before she started canning, we would buy all that stuff in cans. So we'd have like 10, 15 cans of soup or I
Mhm.
mean beans. And then she would make this big old pot. But now she canned her own stuff. The only thing we didn't have was the northern beans.
Yeah.
So, but it came out awesome, man. I tell you, I could have eaten that thing all day long. All I needed was some sourdough bread.
Oh, dip some sourdough bread with a little bit of butter. Oh.
Do you need some sourdough sent your way?
Just saying.
Just
Oh,
saying.
And our 1K giveaways this Saturday, 1 p.m. CST, and we're going to go until we get rid of everything. We got a lot of stuff to give away. Good stuff.
It's gonna be a busy Saturday.
It's going to be a busy Saturday. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can add some sourdough starter to that giveaway too.
You want to do that, really?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to give away a sourdough starter.
Yep.
Okay. Is it for the States only, or is it international as well?
It can go in an envelope, so it can go.
It'll
pretty
go
much.
international?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to give away some sourdough from Hedgehogs.
I'm going to need you to put some directions in my envelope with the sourdough starter.
Start with the back of the envelope. Put on the little arrow. Open here.
Yeah, exactly.
Place in jar. Add.
Yeah.
Send her an envelope that arrives a day earlier with whenever you receive this envelope.
Should I make a special video for Danny Days?
You probably could.
I guess
No,
so.
I
I
should
should
make
make
a-
fun if I want to.
No, what I'll do is I'll make a special video for anybody who gets my starter. So I'll write the video link to that.
Hey, Paul, from across the pond, you finally woke up? No.
He's
She
been here
didn't.
for a bit.
She didn't give us any trouble at all. Actually, she was a joy to have. I'm glad she went with us. In fact, the trip wouldn't have been the same without her. And I'm being truthful. Double D.
So, Danny, figure out January yet?
Not yet. I need to, I'll be saving up for it.
Oh, no. We stocked up on horrible bread from Walmart and froze it.
Oh,
I don't
Better
know why.
than no bread.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know why it's horrible unless it was already outdated and moldy.
Yeah.
don't understand why people buy Walmart bread whenever you can make it cheaper at home and it's so much better tasting.
Yeah.
So, Laura,
It's
how
okay,
long
Mama. I'm used to
will
it.
dry mix last?
If you put it in a container and seal it with, it will last. I did not put mine in a container. and I did not seal it. And 8 months later, I made a mix out of it. I made some sourdough, and it was fine.
So it's good. Is it good to just refrigerate it, or should you freeze it?
The dry mix? No, you want to put it in a sealed container of some kind.
So it don't have to be refrigerated. I mean,
Mm-mm.
for how molds and the stuff that gets in the flour, it's molds, right?
No, it's those sugar ant or sugar bugs or whatever they call them.
Yeah, they get into flour. I mean, if you leave flour out for too long.
No, I mean that's you want it after you activate it, then you have to either feed it every day or feed it really well and then put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
But
the
you
dry
have to be consistent. But the dried stuff, you can put it in a jar or a vacuum seal bag, suck out the air, and it will save for I'm sure years.
Candy Dudette, nice to see you. How you doing? I didn't say hi earlier. At least I didn't see you earlier if you were here earlier. Butler family's back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Butler family, did they ever tell us our first names? Can you tell me what your names are and what you go by, or what you go by and then what state you're from? Because this your first time here.
Mealworms, yeah.
Yeah, Pineapple makes she makes like 2 loaves of bread every week.
Yeah.
If not
Me too.
more.
Me too.
Weevils.
Weevils. Weevils wobbles.
They get into flour type stuff all the time. At least down here they will.
That's what. Yeah, my mother-in-law says that.
And yes, Miss Ann, that's what Lisa does. We buy the flour and she vacuum packs the whole thing, the package and all. She'll vacuum pack it, Ziploc, the vacuum pack in the vacuum seal it, and then it lasts for a long time. It keeps the weevils out.
I have not tried potato flakes. I've added potato flakes to bread I've made before. I've made potato bread with real potatoes and with potato flakes before. So
thanks for coming back, Pineapple.
Yep. I've made sourdough potato bread. It's excellent, yummy. The texture on it is so awesome.
Yeah.
And the other way. So I've actually made potato buns. I have a video on that. I'm going to make some potato bread soon here. So.
Yeah, I hope you didn't give your adopted parents too much trouble on your first vacation. No, she didn't, Paul.
Nope, she was awesome.
She was awesome. Now, once we got to the restaurant, that's a different story. She was away from us, so she was like.
She was influenced by those hoodlums like Mrs. Hedgehog.
She was a product of her. She was a product of her environment, and she was between.
What y'all don't know is Laura's the one that influenced me. I was looking down the table and I was like, "Well, she can do it. I can do
it." And she did.
Are you talking about Margaritaville at the end of the table? I didn't order the pitcher. I just poured I didn't even pour the glass. They poured it for me.
Yeah.
And then the second and the third and the fourth.
I didn't do the fourth.
Laura says, I'm not going to encourage this, but I'm not going to discourage it either.
I had my little 12 ounces and I was good to go. By the first 2 sips, my face was all warm and fuzzy, so I was good to go.
I think once you get a pitcher, though, there was so much ice in it, and then there was ice in the pitcher too. Yeah. So.
Oh, that was definitely watered down.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Oh, it was because I'm a lightweight too, and I was barely even saying hello. So, I mean, I drink maybe that. That's the only drink I haven't had this year, so let's just say that.
Yeah, it's a rare occasion for me as well. That's why I'm such a lightweight, because I don't.
Yeah. They're
like, what? You only had 8 drinks, and I'm like, I know, but whoa.
That's all we need.
That's a good question.
Pizza buns, yeah.
Well, we were celebrating, and that's how you do things. That's how it's meant to have, is in moderation when you feast, when you celebrate. That's
nothing wrong with that. No. Nothing wrong with that.
We had a good time. I wouldn't change a thing. Except for taking pictures with a few more people that I didn't get pictures with. Like Backwoods Misfit, I didn't get a picture with him. I
Did you
didn't
get-
get a picture with Homer from Micro Farmer. I mean, I was around him that whole time, but I didn't get a picture with him. And then I didn't get a picture with you either, I don't think. Did I?
Get a picture with me?
Yeah.
I think somebody
Somebody got a picture of us, but I don't have it.
yeah, I don't have it either.
Yeah, we might have
So-
one. We might have one from when y'all were next to our
Yeah.
canopy.
Yep.
Yeah, see, but I don't have those. Y'all gotta send those to me.
Paul says, Jesse, you liar. You kept the clip on for an excuse for when you hit that dang deer. Okay. You were trying to stack up your venison. That's
We
a good
didn't have no
idea.
room for the deer.
I wouldn't have had no. Well, yeah,
Ooh, wardrobe change.
I would have put it on the bumper. It would have been on the front bumper.
Yeah, right. We just had to strap it to the top or something.
So I don't know. Does Alabama allow if you hit a deer, allow you to take it? I know in Oregon,
don't know about it
there's a case of
legally,
law in
but
Oregon
people
where you
it
can
all
do
the
that.
time. I don't know about the law, but
See, here we just have to report it that we hit it to the
Then you can take it.
Yep.
Yeah,
as,
Oregon
as
does
you're
that
skinning
too.
it, you report it.
No,
I have no idea what the Tennessee law is. I know that
Oh.
I can during the hunting season.
you're
I
right.
can
Miss
take
She
Ann.
had one job, Danny. She said.
She had one job, and she let me drive unsafe with my glasses on. So she had
Wow.
one. She was my navigator.
What were you saying, Laura?
Oh, I can take up to 3 does a day during hunting season on my land without any tags.
Really, 3
That's
does?
how many. Yeah.
Can you put out corn or salt?
No.
No. That's
But
what I was wondering.
people
'Cause
grow
sometimes-
corn and just let it. Oops, I forgot to harvest it.
Right.
That's what they do.
Because sometimes it's legal to shoot them, but you're not allowed to feed them, like to draw them
Right.
in. You know, so
Right.
you're not allowed to bait them in.
Yeah.
That's
But, I
what
mean,
they have
During
out here.
hunting season, for some reason, we have so many does that are. I mean, we're starting to see them again already, where they come down and they're like when it gets cooler and they're all over the place, all over the side of the road. So
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
yeah,
That's what I was telling him. What this is road you want to watch for deer.
yeah,
Right here, coming out towards my house and the rest of the way to Tuscaloosa. It's real bad.
yeah.
They just pop out on you. It's like they're standing there and then they wait until you come to jump out in front of you or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, really? Come on.
Hey, Barb.
How can it be? Paul sent me this as a Christmas gift a while back. He says that's the ModFather on vacation. I'm not
Please
gonna.
don't.
I'm
I'm
not
so
gonna.
glad he wasn't wearing that to come.
I'm
pick
not
me
going to
up.
show you the back, but
Yeah.
that tells you what Paul's out there looking for.
We wouldn't have had as peaceful trip if he would have worn that to come pick me up.
Oh, my
I was thinking
goodness.
about wearing it to the pool though.
Oh no!
No.
You better forget that at home whenever you come to New Orleans.
You would have saw me like flash to the stairs.
Yeah. Don't look, Ethel. It's too late.
Oh boy.
Jen said she's got to do some work. When is this wrapping up? We're holding her up.
Yep.
Jan.
If you gotta go, gotta go.
See, we start decorating for Christmas after
Bye.
Thanksgiving and leave it up until February and March sometimes. Oh no. Lisa puts it up after Thanksgiving and it comes down like the first or second week of January. Rough.
Yeah, I usually put it up the end of November and comes down. My husband wants me to take it down right after Christmas, and I'm like, no, at least after my birthday.
Yeah. Linda, why do you go to motel for Christmas on Christmas Day? That's a question I'd have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Bobby had her way about it, she would put the tree up day after Halloween. Well, I'm sure Bobby, if she wanted to put it up after the Halloween, she could. Mike, I don't think you could stop her. But she's probably doing it out of respect for you because you probably don't think we ought to have it up that early.
I usually wait until after Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, to put mine up.
Yeah. And I'm an artificial tree. I'm sorry. I'm an artificial tree person, not a real tree.
Well, I love real trees, but we have one artificial because my son was so deathly allergic to them. Thinking about growing trees on my property just for Christmas.
Start yourself a little Christmas tree farm.
Yeah.
Well, the last one we had had the lights, the LED lights. So you just plug it in, it's all lit up.
Yeah.
And you can add your ornaments.
Mine is like 2 pieces, and you plug in the lights that are already up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a Martha Stewart tree.
Well, that's the best thing they ever invented. Because real trees, you got to worry about them drying out, and then you got to put water in a dish down
Clean
below.
up the needles. But I do love the tree smell. So, it's nice to burn a candle that has that smell.
But you can spray that. You can spray the pine scent.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you get you some pine you can use for cleaning. Clean the house, and there you go. You got pine smell. Oh, no, here she comes.
Hi, Lisa.
No, you're talking about Christmas tree. We've even gone less than a.
I'm waving and you can't see me. Hey!
We have one that's a half a tree, so it goes flat against the wall.
Oh, cool.
It was against to save space. We had it against the wall, and then it comes out just kind of like a half tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Worked out great.
But I can
I've
only
never seen one of those.
Yeah, I've never even heard of those.
That would be neat to have a corner tree where
they got those too.
They have those too.
Yeah.
Because that's where I usually put mine, is in the corner right there. That would be neat to have like one that'll go in the corner.
Yeah.
In fact, one year my uncle didn't go with a tree. What he did was he built a stand for the corner with multi-levels, and then he had poinsettias all lined up in pots. So it was all poinsettias.
That's cool. Yeah.
Tree. It was nice.
Coincidentally, that's why I got this table, this 6-foot table, was to put my Christmas village on. I chunked my Christmas tree last year, year before last, and this year I had my stepmom passed down the Christmas village to me, so I got this table so that I would have something to display it on. Well, then the Christmas village stayed up until on into February, and then I took all that stuff up and ended up hanging a light under the table to start some seedlings. It's my first time starting seeds indoors.
Right.
So I started them in the first week of March this year, and then ended up I had started my YouTube channel, so I needed this space kind of to do lives. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess I'm gonna move it in there to my actual desk whenever I have to put up my Christmas village. We shall see. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Ann, when it's time for the AdSense, I'm going to give you a call.
Just
I know you had to do it. What's that, Scott?
take your time.
Yeah.
Triple read everything.
No hurry.
Yeah, because the big print giveth and the little print taketh away.
Still waiting.
Our kids
Ask
are
them
older, so they kind of know, besides Jesse, that about Santa Claus and whatnot. So it really worked out because because of this table, I could put my Christmas village on it, and I had a drapery over it, and I put all the presents under the table. So when I picked up the tablecloth, they were like, "Wow!" It was all under it, because you wouldn't even know they were there because it was covered up by the tablecloth.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's a good idea, especially if you got one of them trains that goes around that village.
Yeah.
You guys see those trees?
I don't regret getting rid of the tree at all. Like it was beautiful to look at. It's all lit up, and then it has the little train in the park where it does the Christmas songs, and I loved it. That's why I left it up till February, because I was just like, I can't let go. It just made me happy. All the lights, I loved it. all the colors and lights, and you can see the little people in the shops. It's cute.
Yeah.
Christmas is for Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. But don't forget Jesus.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have Christmas if it wasn't for him.
Email me, organized pineapple.
Yeah.
LL.
Okay, Jim, you can be big sister.
Hedges1@gmail.com.
Or Win It Here with Jesse Saturday afternoon.
Yep, win it here. In fact, during the live, I'm giving away not one, not two, not even three. We're giving away 4 bottles of used stickers. We're giving away four used
Oh.
stickers.
Wow. 4 used stickers.
4 used stickers.
I need to
Wow.
put myself a giveaway together.
Hint, hint. Elbow.
I
No,
think I heard
seriously
something.
though, I
Heard
do.
something
I
about a
mean,
giveaway.
I'm gonna have a 600 subs before I do my 500 sub giveaway.
Hey, that's where I was. I was 6 something whenever we did the 500.
That's how it's gonna have to be. I had the Fall Fest 22 giveaway this month. I'm giving away something just Monday, and then we had September Last Chance Cook Off. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on in
There's a
September.
ton, yeah.
I'm just gonna have to push the 500 free giveaway to October because there'll be less going on. Hopefully,
Well, when you
in
do
that
your
month.
your 5, I'll give you a bottle of this to give away.
Woohoo!
But you're ineligible.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah. Now your mom is eligible, but you're ineligible.
I did try my tincture this morning. I actually liked it.
Yeah, I
went
did.
along-
I tried mine as well. Look.
Did you? Yep. You
Yep.
did put it in your ear, right?
Well, no. So I got it because she said this is not only good for your ears, but if you have any kind of psoriasis, and I got this arthritis, psoriasis. Arthritis, and it causes
help?
dry skin. Causes dry. Well, it has so far. I put it on last night, and it's not. I'm not itching.
Well, it said 10 drops, which is a full dropper full, but I did half a dropper, which would be 5 drops, I guess, sublingually. And it hey, I took it, I waited 10 or 15 to 30 seconds like it said, and then swallowed it. And I was like, okay,
Man, I'm so far
all
behind.
right, I guess I'll take down my spring flags and put up my fall flags, and I started putting up all my fall stuff and taking down my summer stuff and whatnot. It works all right. I didn't even have coffee this morning. I just did my tincture. So
Yeah, but Butler says I don't have anything to give away. Buy a calf. Well, if you got to buy a calf, it's because you got to eat. Your family's got to eat. So
Yeah, absolutely. Paul.
that family comes first. I guess I'm almost to 500. What do you mean you guess? Either you are or you aren't.
oh man, that's not what I meant to do. Crap. Sorry.
Linda Peterson says, make a small pie or cake with a candle in it and light it, plus sing happy, happy birthday to Jesus. Well, that's one way of doing it. But if you just attend service and put him first on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, that's really what it's about. And then you enjoy the festivities of the house and the family and stuff at Christmas activities. But yes, it should be about him first. And the reason we have a Christmas holiday is because of Jesus. At least
Yes. Amen.
that's how we would do it.
Right.
In fact, we always make it a point to go to service Christmas Eve when we're in Oregon with her mom, because she's like that too. She puts Jesus first, and so we'll celebrate on Christmas Eve. And then after that, then if you want to celebrate at home, it's okay. But that's us. I'm not telling you that's how you got to do it. But
We always grew up with
long conversation.
kind of a Dutch tradition where you do a Santa Claus Day. And then you do Christmas Day is reserved for all about Jesus and service and
But there's nothing wrong with the working up to Christmas Day. Like, you have all the Advent calendars that come up and all the
Mhm.
Advent ceremonies and Christmas plays, but they're just celebrating the season of Christmas,
Mhm.
not necessarily the day of Christmas, but the season. And
I
we
celebrate
do
Jesus
that.
every day.
Yeah. Lisa has Christmas every day here too. I mean, she don't wait for that day to get that present. If she wants it, she's gonna get it. If she, ho ho ho, no
It's
matter
right.
whether.
No,
It's
I
right.
didn't mean getting stuff. I just mean in general. So this is why you don't pay bills while you're on alive.
Cinnamon rolls Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have a good cinnamon roll recipe too. It's on YouTube.
I'm gonna have that croissant roll, bunt roll, if you want to call it that croissant bunt
Oh,
roll.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, Battissimo's working his tail off today, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Well, I
looking at that.
was.
Thank you, Scott. I mean, Scott's one to introduce me into Battissimo, and now I'm in the Battissimo family.
Hmm.
Is Grace and Fire in here? Did she just pop in?
Grace
Oh,
and Fire,
yeah.
yes.
That Grace
She's
is on
here.
fire. Yep.
Yeah, she's here. Hi, Grace
Hello.
and Fire.
Hello, Glenda. How you doing?
Janice is in here.
And Grace and Fire, or Glenda, she wasn't that far away from us, Danny. Glenda was probably a couple of hours at most away from where we were at.
Oh yeah. She didn't come see us.
My point exactly. Now, I don't know why you didn't want to come see us, Glenda, but I'm sure you probably have some more pressing issues. But
You missed out on a good time.
we would love to have met you in person.
Ooh, Grace
We
and
would
Fire,
have
you're
put you
gonna
on
have
a
to make
luggage
that
cart.
Amish coffee cake, Amish cheesecake, coffee cheese, coffee cake. Yeah, coffee cake.
Like they said, Bautistmo's going to win the jams.
He's ineligible.
Oops.
I'd give it to this guy before I give it to Battissimo.
A face palm every time you show that thing. It's like, please don't do that again.
Paul Heyman gave it to me. He said that's the ModFather on vacation. I can't believe he took a picture of me.
Well, not only the picture, but he actually sculpted that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see what Andale says. I was so happy to see your videos. Felt like I was kind of there. I think she's talking about you, Danny, and Laura, because y'all both put out some good videos. I haven't even put my footage together yet.
Well, I hated that my recap video really didn't have any of the picnic, but I went live at the picnic. Most of my footage from the picnic is in my live,
Yeah.
All mine was live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went live since we left the house.
Yeah.
See, an hour and a half away. I was an hour. Danny, we were in gas stations longer than that.
Are you in Tennessee? Because we were an hour and 15 away.
Paul tells me to ask you to show the other one.
Oh, the other one? Oh, that's my summer one. I have a vacation, winter vacation, summer vacation, and he says this because it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
At least that one has pants on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
He must be in Margaritaville.
I think that one's my favorite.
So Paul got me started hooking up.
Okay, Indiana.
Getting hooked up to these little elf Santas or whatever you want to call them. No, so thank you, Paul, for those. He's a hoot. Danny, I couldn't see your recap. Well, how come, Jen? It's out there.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been taken down or in violation of anything.
Yeah.
Or maybe because she has kids and they wouldn't let her.
I knew you said that the stream wasn't going. I thought you meant the chat because it had just ended.
Yep. Now the other
Everybody's laughing at me saying at least it has pants on.
well, but they're shorts and flip flops, and that's
nobody wants to see their papa that way.
No, he sent that because
Britches,
I have those same
whatever.
flip flops.
Whether they're shorts or pants, they're britches, and the other, as opposed to the other one who does not. That was my point.
Yeah.
Well, it's a old man swimsuit.
You don't have to show it again.
I'm not
My goodness, Jesse, I feel violated every time you hold that thing up to the camera.
Look,
Thank
he's on
you.
vacation.
You gotta censor it out. My goodness.
You got to take a picture of one of those little sensor things and put it over it.
With one with a circle in the red.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blurred out.
Grace said, "Oh my, that's hysterical. Let me see that." Eddie, don't look. This is a Paul Honeyman. Paul Honeyman sent me this. He said,
I believe it.
"Yeah." He says, "I think you got those same sunglasses." And this one he sent me,
You're good.
Brenda. He says he sent me this one because he thinks I got those same sandals.
Y'all, I got to see a lot of Jesse, but praise the Lord, I didn't get to see that much of Jesse.
Ouch.
You're welcome, Danny. You're welcome. Bloopers on that
He
Santa.
was taking a nap when it was time to swim, so he didn't pull out his whatever that is.
Yeah. No, Paul, I'm not going to turn it around. I refuse to. Okay, all right, I'll turn it around.
Oh my God.
There you go. See, Paul? I turned it around.
Christian musician has asked you that a couple of times, Laura. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, no.
Everybody's just cracking up. My goodness. It's a mankini is what it is.
Yep. So on the way back, guys, on the way back from Kentucky, we actually stopped in Laurel, Mississippi. If you've never been to Laurel, Mississippi, that's the home of the show Hometown with Ben and Aaron. They have a show on HGTV. We went to the shop where they do a lot of the filming of the woodworking when they do the woodworking. And they have a gift shop there and a snack bar and a real nice setup for taco trucks and stuff. And then we also went to the Mercantile, which is Aaron's shop. And that's it looks like an old time Mercantile. Walk in there and they got all the goodies from her show. But their stuff's expensive. If you're ever going to go to Laurel, make sure you got heavy pockets because
Really?
It's not cheap. Yeah, so
I'm in
it was
Clarksville,
a great little town. It was very historic. We drove around, took a lot of video footage of the town, a lot of excellent old 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s homes. I can see why Laurel, Mississippi is doing so well as far as the restorations. And there was a few, I think we went by one that they were working on because everybody was looking at us because we had the video camera out. We were videotaping and they were looking at us like, oh, are they supposed to be here? But we think we were at one of the locations that they were filming at.
Mm.
But we didn't stop because we didn't want to get in any trouble with them. So, but
Cool.
yeah, it was a neat little town, beautiful, very historic town. Laurel, Mississippi, HGTV hometown.
Mm.
So, and I know some people probably have never seen it, but if you ever watch HGTV, and we don't watch much TV anymore. All I ever watch is YouTube now.
Yeah.
As well, you probably guys, that's all you watch as well, is nothing but YouTube. But you know, it is what it is.
I do watch, we watch football and stuff like that, but
Oh yeah, during football season, we're watching the game on Sunday, and But during the week, it's all YouTube.
Hmm.
I don't have time for series or something. Now, if the internet goes down or whatever, then I can, put in a DVD or.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're always on YouTube.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me clicking around, Jesse?
No.
Okay. If I need to mute my mic, I can. But when I do, I just wondered if when I'm copying and pasting links and stuff, if y'all can hear me click, 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 click. I just
No,
always
you could on my computer. Mine's
The,
so
the
loud.
only thing we need you to mute is whenever we hear that when your dog's over there doing
Sorry. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'll probably have to get off soon so that I can take them
No.
out. And
No, I'm fixing to shut it down here at 2:00. So I got things to do. I'm working on another video. I'm
Yeah.
doing some editing. So
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna shut it
I
down
got that
here in
to
a few
do too.
minutes. So
what video footage do you have?
I got a lot of footage. In fact, I
Mhm.
got my videos that are my stuff that I had, and then Lisa's got her camera, her video footage that she took from over there. And Danny,
Nice.
your mom may not be a very happy camper with you after you see this footage. Just saying.
Uh-oh.
Your mammy may be coming to pay you a visit, so y'all can have a long talk.
Ruh-roh.
Right.
No, I'm playing. She was good. Well, I say she was good. I was asleep when she
Hey,
was in
Camera
the pool,
Brown.
so I don't know what she was doing in the pool.
Yeah, well, Steven
I
got
was
all
asleep.
that footage. He was filming us the whole time we were in the pool.
Mhm.
So, Boots and Bounty.
I think
I
he
still
had the
haven't went and
camera.
checked that out to see if I was incriminated.
He was he had the camera mostly on him during that time.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
that's not a mankini. That's a Santa kini.
Mm-hmm.
No, we had fun though. I mean, we were like passing the ball with the kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to you want to know that what happened to the
Yeah,
KFC was shut down, check out Corn Fed Life about 4 days ago or Monday. It was Monday.
Mm.
So yeah, on Monday, Corn Fed Life put out a video with me talking about the KFC that shut down in Calvert City, Kentucky, which we drove through Kentucky. We didn't see one KFC. We drove
I
it
know
out.
that there's one over by Janice's house. Where to begin? She has one that's open. She says.
Well, we didn't see anywhere in the west side of Kentucky when we were there in Kentucky. So
Yeah.
just saying. And like old micro farmer said, if they don't even like your KFC chicken, why should we support it? There ought to be a KFC in every corner in Kentucky. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I don't know,
KFC.
pretty fast, Paul. I can boot, scoot, and boogie when I need to. I'm not trying to see the Santa Kini. Thank you, though. I love Jesse. I really do. But
I loved it when you won, Danny, and you ran up there and you clicked your legs.
that's what I can do.
Clicked your feet together. It's just like, oh my goodness. I don't know if I got it on video, but
I can't believe we all won. Lisa, I won. Well, they had the tickets. Lisa won.
I didn't win.
Danny won.
Laura and Chris
Chuck
didn't
won.
win.
Chuck won, and so did Belinda, and then Laura and Chris didn't. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened.
I wasn't sitting under the tent. Maybe that's what
Yeah,
it was.
you were a little outside of the tent. You should have came in a little further.
Yep.
But yeah, I won.
That's okay. I won.
Big old rooster. What do you call it? A table runner. Big old long rooster table runner.
It looks
Lisa
something
won
like this.
a canning. That's exactly what it looked like. And then
Because when Miss Lisa won one, I was like, I want one. And I went and bought me one.
is it the first one? Is that the first rooster you have on yours?
See.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
second one's that. It's identical.
Identical.
Yeah, same roosters.
Woohoo.
So you got the same. So I can't say I got an original. But isn't that pretty?
That is really pretty.
Yep.
Could hang that on the wall.
Washing my tablecloth if I can ever get off here, I'll wash my tablecloth.
Didn't you win some canning? Didn't you win some canning stuff too?
I did. I won some regular mouth and wide mouth lids. I sure
Oh,
did.
for 4 jars. That's right, 4 jars.
I didn't win that. I bought it. But
Oh,
I
you
won
bought the runner. That's
Yeah,
right.
I bought the
Okay.
runner. I ran over there because you know me, I was like, I had my sniffer out. I was like, now I know that everybody here that donated to the raffle, they have a booth here probably. So I was like, I gotta find that lady who made those.
Mhm.
Buy me one.
And
So I
Linda,
did.
we do have Texas Roadhouse all over here, Texas. So they got it even in Oregon.
Mhm.
They are pretty good.
Jesse, I hate to leave you, but
Yeah. Okay.
being so
Well, thank you. I think Lisa just showed up. If y'all have any questions for Lisa, she just wanted. Where's my camera?
Oh,
She wanted to join in. Uh-oh.
look at her.
Look at you, girl. We're getting ready for
Everything
the
popped
fall.
except for my spinach. My spinach didn't pop for some reason.
Spinach takes a long time.
Does it?
Mhm.
I mean, one spinach popped. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And it really likes the light. So do you have light on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, under her desk.
That's what that bright light glowing out from under my table is. I have my plants under here.
Hi, Scott.
Bye, Scott.
Hi, Scott. Oh, sorry. I'm so behind. I'm slow. I see things like the chat sees it, I guess.
Now, Linda, are you asking Lisa or are you asking Danny? Because they probably both have the same answer.
No. I really enjoyed myself. They kept a smile on my face at all times. Sometimes I'd look back there at Lisa and I'd be cutting up and she's like, what?
Well, Lisa was watching the chat the whole time. I mean, we were on live from the time we left Texas all the way to Kentucky. So Lisa was actually driving the chat and letting
Of course,
us know
and
what they
they're
were
talking,
saying.
and
we're
so
going
I'm
back.
talking and answering the chat over them.
Right.
Mhm.
So
So she was actually
it was
doing all the
fun.
work. Lisa and me and Danny were just cutting up and talking over each other. But it was a 5 or 6 was a 6-hour drive. So a 6-hour drive made it seem like about 2 maybe at the most because of all the interaction we were having with each other and the live. So if you go on a long trip and you're gonna think you're gonna fall asleep with it, go live and talk to somebody because otherwise that 5-hour drive will seem like 5 hours. Yeah. So,
Yep.
well, listen, guys, I really appreciate everybody in the chat that showed up. Thank you, Scott, for letting me take your little time slot here. It's 2:00. So
Digging for health. Send me an email.
yeah, send us an email, Andrea. And those of you who want a sourdough starter or want to know how to start one, send an email to Laura or watch her videos. She's got a lot of videos.
Go win one.
And we're also giving away on our giveaway, 1K giveaway Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. We're going to start giving away a bunch of goodies.
It's 1 till whenever.
Yeah, we're gonna go until we finish. Yeah. And Danny, we got you down for some stickers and magnet, right?
Yep.
For the giveaway, okay. And
and I'll probably give a sticker away with sourdough starter too.
Great. So sourdough starters, if you want the real thing.
As one group.
As one
Laura,
group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and sign off, say goodbye, and sayonara, auf Wiedersehen. And what's all the other ones? Ciao. Sayonara.
You said that already.
Oh, I just said that one. Okay. Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Adios.
Thank y'all for having me up here.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Yeah,
chat.
thank you.
Moderators, thank you for taking the time to do what you did today. So I really appreciate it. Because been there,
You're welcome.
and bought the t-shirt.
You weren't talking to me.
You're a moderator too. All right, goodbye, guys. We appreciate all of y'all.
Bye.
God bless.